This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Group. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. High Energy Models and Events. Tech for Troops, T4T, baby. Verve Performance Labs. Bet US where the game begins. Scan the QR code below to bet on your favorite sports games 24/7, 365. The original shot sock, not without my shot socks. And Specs, Wine, Spirits, and the finer foods.
So just shitty. Okay.
No, it's not. That a boy, J.A. Getting better. We're getting better.
With the checks.
Growth. Hey.
It's like,
how you doing, man?
like a pilot.
Hey, we're good. My microphone's on, you know. Jonas's microphone's on. Mark's microphone's on.
Yeah.
We are good. We ready to rock right
and
now.
roll.
Yeah.
You're scratching butts.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Picking
we're
boogers.
live. Hello, everybody. This is a very relaxed environment, you know, as always. I had on my black shirt, so I got hot and had to take it off. Otherwise, we'd be like a boy band.
Toasty. Oh,
But,
the all black crew, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, anyways, this is Noonish, Sports and Tech. Thank you all for joining us today. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man. Really excited about having the crew. This is the first time the crew been in the building for season 5.
Is it? Yeah.
Everybody, you know.
Okay.
Jonas was gone.
For
MC was
2.
gone.
Yep. And then for
Now
one.
we
Yeah.
back in the building.
Yep. There it is.
Hype right now.
Good to see you, boys.
Yes. Great to see you, bro. Great
Together.
to see you,
Yeah.
man. So what I'm going to do right now is introduce my excellent co-host, starting with El Grande Toro Jonas Bull. Huh?
Who's your co-host?
Yeah.
Oh, that's us.
Oh,
The excellent co-host. I don't, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is us.
You know what I'm
Good.
saying? Not a possession thing.
You know, no, not at all.
Just, you know, just like trying to introduce everybody. On the fly. We don't write these things down. Anyways, yeah, this is Jonas. Jonas Bull, El Grande Toro in the house. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, big dog. Back from the SIP, you know. 2 weeks in a row.
Mark's doing more like an elk.
Yeah. Because if I could do it like all the way through, I feel like I'm throwing up longhorns or something. So I kind of like, I got to leave it like,
Mark's like,
yeah, I got you. Exactly. Bet. I got
straight
you.
up, man.
Right.
Y'all know who it is right here to my left. Your right, it's the MC, Mr. Mark Clayton. Hold on. I didn't even give you all your
wouldn't
titles
need it.
first, man. You
Oh,
know?
hey,
Mr.
whatever.
Yak, you know what I'm saying?
Mr.
All hands always on time.
Yep.
The ish and
The
Noonish.
ish himself. I'm with that.
The ish himself in the flesh.
Right.
Mr. Mark Clayton, MC in the building, man.
What's up?
Thank you.
What's
bro.
good,
You
man?
been good, man?
Been good, man.
Enjoyed
Been great.
yourself with AJ over spring break, man? Had a good time?
Yeah, we had a great time, man. You know, into that good 14, like, you know.
Yeah,
you there.
buddy.
You
We
there.
all the way in there, dog.
All the way in there, bro.
Man, so, I mean,
Young men.
so what do you think about it, bro? Like, you know, I'm ready to bucket sometimes. Like, hey, we throw some gloves on, son. What you want to
Oh,
do?
that's what you. Yeah. I mean, I felt it. You know, his chest, you know, perked
Yeah,
up. Like
yeah.
he got some muscle and all that. And
Yep.
We got on the basketball court.
Yeah,
and so
you had
he
to-
really fit. Yeah. So
to
he
bully him a little bit.
He whooped me though. Like,
Straight up?
First game, I wasn't ready. I was like, you're probably all right.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's just learning, you know. But, bro,
He can
first
hoop?
game, he whooped me. Like his shot has gotten so much better.
Really?
I'm like,
So, like, is he
You really
working
been
with
working on
somebody? Or is he just like
it's from
in-
watching.
shooting?
He's watching.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
send videos or he'll send me something.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, do that. And then he'll send me something of him shooting or whatever. And I'll be like, all right, take this hand, you know, put it a little bit further back. Like,
Yeah.
and he'll just go to the court and just work it.
So when you
Work
say
it.
whooped you, we talking about like 15-0?
It was what it was 17. So the first game he won 17-14.
Wow.
Because it was like he's quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was
First
like,
game,
woo.
you was getting loose.
I was like, I gotta get that
Hold on,
cardio. Yes, bro. So the quickness was there. I was like, dang, he out hustled me, and you know,
Yeah.
dang, and he was hitting his shot. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, shit, I can't, because if I'm gonna run, I'm gonna be tired. And so when I get the ball, I can't be too tired because I need some leg to get my shot up.
Yeah. So
So, yeah.
So at what point did you just like back away and take the paint and just be like, "Hey, I dare you to shoot"? Was it like by point
I couldn't do that.
0.7?
And so, well, yeah, I did that in the first game.
Yeah.
And he hit like 3 in a row. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
damn, okay.
All right.
All right.
I gotta
this
play.
little motherfucker shit. Yeah. I was like, dang. He hit. I was like, all right. It was like 11-2. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so you hot. And so I had to battle back.
Yeah.
He ended up winning or whatever. And then, but after that, the next 2, I was like, we're definitely going 2 out of 3. Or we're playing out of 3. Best out of 3.
And so by the third game, when you out there like
Oh, about the third game.
everything
Yeah,
you
second
got, like,
game was.
falling? Or was
Second game was I was hitting with my turnaround. Like I had
so
to,
you was giving him
I had to give
the
him
sauce.
buckets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I crossing over, hesitating, and go. I
Yeah.
was making his legs burn. Like I hit him with the knowledge.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I just,
Footwork.
like you.
footwork, body
Footwork.
position?
Oh yeah.
that's what's up,
Put him on the
man.
block some, hit the turn away.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn around, Jay.
Yeah,
All that.
bro. Nah,
But no,
that's-
it was good.
that's
It was
fun.
good to feel that, that
he-
competition. Like he's like, no, I'm gonna whoop you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He's definitely growing, but
Serious.
it's good to
Okay.
see that it's in him.
it's there.
You
Yeah.
know?
He was like,
'Cause-
yeah, I ain't giving up.
Growing up, I mean, he's a good kid, I'm sure,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't mind.
he's a
It's
going
like,
kid. Yeah, low.
Growing up, it's like, man, he's so nice.
That's
you
right.
know?
Like,
but then now he's like, it's in there, Like that dog is coming
just
out,
needed,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needed a catalyst.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's cool though.
That's what's up.
Kids are great.
Mine can hit some baskets.
Boys are great.
Straight up,
He can
he
hit
can
some
shoot?
he can shoot that
He
thing.
can hit some baskets.
Oh
Yeah.
man, so
It's
he
about the only time that he gets aggressive at all.
is playing
On the court.
basketball. Really?
That's
So
what's
y'all got to
up.
go to the house or what?
We did. It kind of got blown down. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tornado.
he still plays. He still plays when he's at his mom's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got you. Got you.
Hey.
We were,
that's-
just talking about that though yesterday. Remember we were talking about, kids need to be like told not just to watch, but like what to watch, and there's little tips like that. Like get your hand back a little bit further.
Right.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
a
Yep.
big deal.
Yeah, oh yeah. It is.
Because they don't know. But you say it. So like I was sitting up with Gavin. Was this Monday night? And the Yankees and the Dodgers World Series was on from like 1974. Bro, you don't want them watching that.
Really?
I'm talking, bro, because it was just baseball was different. Like now, like technology and people like have being taught stances and things. Like back then, like dudes were batting like
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
And just
like,
slapping that.
yeah, exactly. Slapping to get down that line. He's like, Jay. He's like, these dudes look weird. They look weird when they roll, when they swing. I'm like, yeah,
Everything
but
about it.
you see nobody striking out though. You see that, right? Completely different from today with all these different linear hitting and different styles of hitting that have been,
Developed.
creative,
and
developed.
all this-
It's like
they
watching
just
football
hit
games
back
from
then.
the 50s when they got the little leather beanie helmets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really
Yep.
a hell of a dog.
Really
No.
Just yeah.
No, and that's another
Like,
thing.
nope.
So in '77,
Just killing each other out there.
now they got the
Right.
helmets with the ear flaps. Like this, the leadoff batter for the Yankees, dog. For the Yankees.
Lead off batter for the
Leadoff
Yankees.
batter for the Yankees. It's like 74, 77. It's when Reggie Jackson was in the World Series. This dude, he was batting like this from the left side, though.
Way over.
And then he had a helmet on with no ear flaps. So it was just, it was like a ball cap, just a straight shell ball cap, bro. I was like, this is-
It was like one of them the military helmets. For the
it's crazy, dog.
Dude.
That's what we had in high school.
Yeah, with no ear flaps?
Yeah, even
Bro.
back in the 80s.
I wouldn't play
Wow.
baseball
What
back
the-
then, bro.
Just
I mean, most of the time, so this is some 80s stuff for you. But
Yeah.
For poor folks in the 80s, they'd have one helmet with the ear flap,
right.
and it would just be the left side.
Yeah.
So it'd only be for righties.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then everybody else that was, like the catcher and so
Mm-hmm.
would have like the little
Shell.
shell.
Yeah. But see, that's,
Wow.
so my age group coming up, like, we looked forward to having the one ear flap.
Oh,
We looked forward to,
It's on.
is it on? It might be a connection.
It's on, but it's
Is it not
But
connected?
carry on. We can discuss.
sure.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So we look forward to having the one ear flap, like when you got to the big leagues or whatever, because you had to have the two ear flaps.
oh, younger
Kid
As a
coming
kid.
up,
Yeah.
So it's like if you got the one ear flap, you made it to another level.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's like us with pants pads.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to wear
yeah.
fucking pants pads.
bro. But hey, it's required.
It's
In
required.
high school,
It
Them
is.
big ass- them
And
big
in
thigh pads, them
college
big
too.
knee pads.
Yeah.
bro. I remember
Yep.
like junior high, some kids put their pants on, their knee pads are like mid shin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I was that guy. I wore them big ass pants.
Yeah,
They was like big sag.
Them big hip pads right here.
Exactly.
Them hip pads.
Big saggy
Them
pants.
big hip pads, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got some sound.
Let me see. Let me
Oh,
see.
yeah.
I don't know.
This
Oh,
is
yeah, I
sound
heard you.
check. See, this is the kind of stuff we can
I heard
do,
you say, I don't
man,
know.
live. My boy Nat said we got sound on everyone.
Yeah, we're
So
good.
we good.
Maybe it was just a
We're good. Was it turned down low? Did you turn it up or what?
touched it.
Touched it? Okay. Little touch. Little touch. But yeah, them big hip pads, boy. You get laughed
Oh,
at
them
running out,
suckers.
rocking out to
Yeah.
the field with them big hip pads on.
The big hit. That covered everything. Hip, ribs, lower rib, pad, all that.
My
All
armpit,
that.
armpit pad. But yeah, man. So as y'all know, this is Noonish Sports and Tech. We're gonna dive into these sports, man. There's a lot going on, and unfortunately, fortunately, we got to experience the career of one Coach K. Right, one of the greatest coaches to ever exist. I saw a pretty funny skit about Coach K. Talking about how he terrorized black people for 40 years because he always beat our favorite teams, right? Michigan, UNLV, North Carolinas, right? Like terrorizes, bro. Like with like these guys that look like they shouldn't even be playing college basketball. This was a skit. Jabani Jones, Jamani Jones.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a show on HBO now.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Same dude I was telling y'all trying to steal our sauce, but
Yeah. Bahami.
Bahami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bahami
yeah.
Jones. He did a skit. It's hilarious. You gotta check it out, bro. But
Okay.
he was like, man, I'm happy to see this dude leave. He been terrorizing us for 40 years.
Right.
They made a museum, a Coach K museum, and people are walking around like looking at the talent that was beating
Oh,
like the kids
like
from
that
our
team
inner
versus that
cities.
team.
Like,
Right.
you
Right.
know, it's like, you got to see this skit, bro. It's on HBO. If y'all get a chance, go check it out.
Gotcha.
Let me make sure yeah. Hold on. Yep. See, that's why I got to do this. That's why I got to do this. Hey, man. Y'all just bearing that with me, man. You know? Yeah, we're good to go. Up. Now we're good to go. Up. Now we're good to go. All right. Yeah. So,
There we go.
yeah, Coach K. You know? Great career. It's crazy how he took his last game, both of his last L's, regular season and playoffs,
Carolina.
to North Carolina, his nemesis, bro. Like, you can't write that stuff, bro. Like, you can't make that stuff up.
No, you can't.
You know? Like, only in the world
What
of
happened?
sports do situations like that occur, bro.
Yep. And play out like that.
And play out like that. And it was just so funny because last year, Roy Williams retired from North Carolina, the head coach, and he was in the stands in this game. And that dude, he's like the biggest, like, he was having so much fun in his demise. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
True competitor.
yeah.
So Roy Williams, he's the Jordan of coaches.
Yeah, bro. Roy Williams was up there like cabbage patching, and you know he had Antoine Jameson right behind him. You know, I was like, man, I ain't seen Antoine Jameson in years.
Man.
You know, that's a name
Carolina,
that he's
bro.
in years. Yeah, bro. Carolina's put out some studs over the years, bro.
They did the, I think it was Jason Williams and Vince Carter.
Oh wow.
They named like, who's your starting five?
Yeah.
All time Duke.
Oh, my
Carolina. It
gosh.
wasn't, I mean, I was like, I forgot about Twan.
Rasheed Wallace.
She was
Yes,
a beast.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Brendan
Carolina
Haywood
wasn't
was
even
a
close.
dog.
It was Carolina all day.
Yeah.
Brendan Haywood was a dog. Yeah.
And MJ.
And
Hello.
then, we couldn't
Like,
even. You
yeah.
could have started and stopped there.
With MJ, yeah. And then
But-
James Worthy, like it's some dogs that have come out of
good.
North
Yeah, it
Carolina,
was-
University of North Carolina.
Yeah, their
But,
team was
you know,
insane.
I can't lie. I've never been a fan of Duke. I hated Duke for the reasons that Bahami Jones, whatever his name is, mentioned, bro. Like Fab Five, the freaking timeout with Chris Webber.
That was versus Duke.
You know,
Yep.
freaking UNLV, bro. Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon. You know, the Running Rebels when they were just
I got taken out.
gold tooth with a part in the middle of your hair, dog. Like Grandma Ma. How you gonna
Grandma
beat Grandma Ma, Coach K? Come on, bro. That's not
Yeah.
cool, dog. It's not
Yeah.
good juju right there, man.
Dang.
But no, man, it was
That's not the name of the game, though.
no,
right.
no. I wonder.
Championships, baby.
I want to see if Duke just kind of just fades away now that Coach K is no longer there.
Ain't no way.
You think they'll continue to be
Yeah,
relevant?
absolutely.
Really? Who's there now?
Huh?
Who's there coaching now?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They'll reload. They'll be
think
fine.
so?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Man,
That's
I feel like Coach
cream of
K
the
is
crop.
one of those guys, man. It's just like it really wasn't about Duke. It was about Coach K.
I get that. Was it how many years? 40?
Huge, yeah,
40 years. Yeah. 4 decades. Like,
Yes.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
he is the program.
He is
Like,
because before
legit.
Coach K, who was Duke?
Yeah, who was Duke?
So who is Duke gonna be after Coach K? And I'm
Yeah.
curious to see,
I mean-
what type of pitch does that recruiting coordinator have to, like what are they gonna sell at this point?
This is what we're built on. They're built on excellence. They're built on somebody who came in and took a program from seemingly what I don't know. I
Yeah.
could say little or nothing, maybe something,
Yep.
and turned it into a powerhouse
Yeah.
for decades.
Yep.
Literally for decades, and is be a part of continuing that tradition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's an easy pitch.
Yeah.
Whenever they hire
Yeah.
some new head coach, it's like they sit him down on first day and said, "Don't go changing anything."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like exactly.
Yeah.
But it is,
For real.
It is good.
It is good.
But I mean,
Like,
there's one Coach K, and he's not on the sideline anymore doing what he's doing anymore.
fair. There was only
And-
one Bud Wilkinson. There was only
Yeah.
one Barry Switzer, one Saban when
Yeah.
he was at LSU.
Very
LSU they won another college championship
Yeah.
after Saban.
So you think
I
Duke
think,
is
yeah.
here to stay, and Duke
I
is
think-
going nowhere?
Yeah, I think once you've built those bigger institutions that have had the level of success for so long, it is you're going to have down years. That happens, but
Yeah.
just because that's there, the riches of that tradition.
Yeah.
Eventually, something's going to click. They're going to find the guy,
Yeah.
whoever that is, that's going to have the right message and have the kids, buy in, and then be able to recruit the right kids or whatnot, and build off the confidence that, hey, you know who we are.
Yeah.
Like, we're
Yeah.
Duke. Like,
Yeah.
period.
I mean,
we're Duke.
I guess you could say the exact same thing happened in North Carolina,
Period.
right? With Will Williams retiring
Kept
last
it-
year,
Right.
and they came in and brought in. I mean, they went further than they did last year, right? They were in the finals this year in the final game.
Same.
First year coach, right?
He was great.
At North Carolina, first year coach. Right?
Yeah,
Hubert
yeah,
Davis, right?
yep.
He was in Indiana before, wasn't he?
Oh, I didn't know he was.
I forget.
don't know.
I forget.
I don't know his background.
Don't let me
Yeah, I
make
don't know
that
his
up.
background.
All
But
right,
yeah,
but
no,
yeah.
he was. I mean, but yes,
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, they
If
will
not
be.
next year, I'll give it a couple years. Whatever.
Man, I would love to just see Duke just get trounced for a
Yeah,
good
that's how you
5
feel?
years, dog. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
just-
Like I ain't been
Yeah.
all that Christian Laettner, Bobby Hurley.
Yeah.
Like y'all can have it, dog. Y'all can have
Man.
all your glory.
Dude, that,
Grant Hill's the only person that came out of Duke that I was like, yeah, I like Grant Hill just because. And then he married Tamia, which kind of pissed me off. Anyway,
Oh.
another story. But yeah, moving on. So, they did lose to North Carolina, which went to the finals and took an L. And I kind of want to say
Tough
Mark
L.
kind of called this, right? Just because you talked about how difficult and how strong the Big 12 conference is and was this year.
that was
right?
an impressive win by them.
That was a great win by them. And it was kind of like, starting the game out, and this is Kansas, the Jayhawk, Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, isn't that
Yep.
what they say?
That's what they say.
So, came out strong. Kansas came out, beating up on
Guns
North
a-blazing,
Carolina.
beating
I'm
up.
talking,
Yeah, they
it
were
was
beating them
like
up.
double digits to single digits, like real quick.
Yep.
And it looked like it was going to be a runaway, but we're talking about North Carolina here.
Yep.
And they have some dogs in their team.
Yep.
And they, came
got
and
guards.
took the lead. So it's kind of like Kansas kind of like putting in cruise control for a little bit
Yep.
until when they needed to pick it back up towards the end, right?
Well, the halftime,
Yeah.
because what North Carolina did to take the lead, get the lead to what it was at halftime was big because
Yeah.
it was hard. You go in a championship game, you go down. I don't know what they were down double digits early.
Yeah.
Like versus a really strong Kansas team.
Yeah.
And for them to rally and go into half up double digits, like
Yeah. Yeah.
that was nice.
And one of the best calls of the game, just another Manic Monday.
Just another Manic Monday. Yeah.
And Manic came
That's
from
good.
where?
OU, baby.
OU.
Oh,
How did y'all let that guy
Hey.
out the door, bro?
We let a couple guys out the door.
Like
To be
how?
honest.
Because that guy, I tell you this, that Baylor game wouldn't have been as close if he didn't foul out. Because he was
they're
on
winning
a
that.
run.
And
He didn't foul out.
He's scoring 40,
He
and
got
they're
kicked
winning
out
that
the game. He got ejected out
easily.
that game.
Exactly.
Right? By
Exactly.
throwing a bow. Throwing them
Yep.
bows, right?
Yep.
And at that point, it was like 10 minutes left in the fourth. The guy had 26. He was going to go
Yep.
for 35, 40 because he was warming up.
Oh yeah, no, he still. I think he had 31.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
10 minutes left in the game. Yeah,
10 minutes left in the game. That
You're
guy
right.
he's a dog. And then, hey, Kansas wasn't playing no games with Manic. Like,
No.
they was, hey, wherever you go, like American
Yeah.
Express, bro. Like,
then
I am, I'm here with you, bro.
Yep. Still.
Yeah, bro. Like, everywhere he went, there they were, bro. Like, they were sticking on him like glue.
Right.
Like, it didn't matter, and they were passing off. Like, they made sure that he was at all times covered. But the thing is, this dude was still knocking down threes with 1-2 guys in the
Still,
face.
and he got loose a couple times. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
I
I
think
was
he plays well in
wondering.
the first round. That'd be tight.
I felt like Love was trying to be a hero, bro. At the end
But
of the game.
he's done that. I mean, throughout the tournament, he has hit the big shot under pressure consistently.
But that night, he was
That's fine.
shooting like 12%.
Hey, you know how many missed game winners?
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
the greats have.
You got to keep shooting.
You got to keep shooting. He got to keep shooting.
Yeah, and that's- I mean,
he had
even though
to.
he missed that shot, I was like, that kid's gonna be in the NBA just because of
Yes.
his mentality.
For sure.
Right? He
I was
didn't
like,
back down, and he still took
no,
the shot.
taking that shot.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up. Give it to me.
Yeah.
We're going to win. And he won. He put them on their back and won them some games.
Yeah.
Like, Baylor.
Yeah.
Like, Love's out. It was like that momentum was crazy that
Mm-hmm.
Baylor had. And he just, 3 minutes left. I'm watching with my brother, and he was like, I know he ain't fit to shoot. Oh, he shot. That's a dumb shot. Oh, that was a. He's like, oh, hit it.
Yeah. Because
And then-
they came back from like 20 down, 20, 21, 25
Exactly.
It's a dumb shot till he hit.
Until he hit it.
Until he hit it, bro.
And then he came back down. He shot it again. I think he hit like 3 threes in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
But, like, he did. He was just like, "Fuck it, I'm shooting."
It's my time
And
right now.
everybody understood. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, do your thing.
Get out that
We're
man's
gonna crash
way.
the board, whatever it is. Yeah, and he hit him.
Yeah,
and so he had the right.
Yeah.
He definitely had the right.
Yeah,
and
he-
green light.
He did, but man,
He
just,
didn't hit it.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, hindsight's 20/20.
It is.
You know
It
what I
is.
mean? So,
I'd
you know,
rather
shout
him
out
miss,
to
though.
UNC for putting on a great fight.
Indeed.
Personally, I would have wanted to see Manic take that last shot just based off the game he was having.
The flow. Yeah.
If they could have freed him up.
Yeah, he was stumbling over there by the
Yeah.
baseline. He couldn't even. I don't
Yeah.
know who he tripped on, but
Yeah, because he was big man
stumbling.
at that point because the big man got fouled out.
Oh, right. That's right. That's
I
right.
forget the guy.
That's right.
Bro, the big men on both teams played on the same AAU team together, bro.
That ain't fair.
They shouldn't have lost a game, dog.
McCormick and,
McCormick, yeah, I
uh,
can't think
I
of it's a
can't
weird
think of-
last name. Starts with
Yeah,
a B.
buddy with the yeah.
Yeah.
But yes.
Weird last name. I can't think of it.
Yeah,
but
I can't believe. Yeah,
that's like
that ain't fair.
Melo and LeBron playing on the same AAU team or something. Just weird.
What'd you think about the? What's the kid's name? Is it Bako or
Baycott.
Baycott?
So that's what we're talking about. McCormick
That's
and
what
then
we're talking
Baycott.
about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about?
About the coming down on his ankle.
That loose floorboard?
Supposedly loose floorboard.
Oh, I saw it.
was
Did you
loose
see
like
that? Bro,
I mean,
the
it
bad
gave.
boy, it gave.
But no floor is good. They good. Or
But
did it give extra?
It gave a little
looked
extra.
a little extra. Like it went on down in there
Bad boy. I mean,
A little bit more than
the typical.
I saw the wood move. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. Yeah.
You typically don't see that one strip of wood
Yeah. Because the other wood on the steps prior to that step
held
didn't
up.
move.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And that, I mean,
Yeah.
he rolled his
And
ankle
it
forward,
rolled it.
bro.
It
and-
definitely moved.
he says that he rolled his ankle.
yeah.
He definitely
He's
rolled.
like, he's like, I took the step and just went wrong.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it submerged.
It sure looked-
Like it definitely
I mean, it did
submerged.
look-
like that wood
Yeah.
played part in it.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, I've never played on a official like NCAA class
Court.
Right.
Yeah. With them skirts.
Like them-
Yeah,
Man,
bro. No,
yeah.
so I play baseball.
Yeah.
And I sprained my ankle every way you can think possible. One time in my life have I sprained it forward like the way he sprained his ankle. And it was when it's when I learned how to, not how, but okay, I need to slide every damn time I steal. Right? I was trying to show out because I stole a bag standing.
Yeah.
Right? And then I just rounded it and then just wanted to stop. And my cleat stuck in the ground. And whap,
Ooh, and you went over.
and my ankle just rolled and
That
I'm on the
sucks.
ground.
Yeah, you're done.
Done.
You're out of there.
And it rolled the exact same way that his did.
Yep.
And mine was a little more extreme than his, so that dude's a tough kid, bro.
For sure.
Because
That's
he sprained
not
it the night of the game before.
He did.
A
And
completely
that's
different
right.
way.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
It's a different sprain, bro.
Which is
Those are
crazy.
two
Yeah,
different
because he
sprains
was-
in the same, and he.
Yep, he battled through because he had back problems too.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
He battled.
He battled through it. Yeah.
So if I'm an NBA team, am I looking at this kid like a liability, bro, with these injuries, or am I looking at him like
Ooh,
a
that's
warrior
tough.
that can play through that?
Because he ain't nowhere near as skilled as Anthony Davis.
Yeah, no.
But you look at his injuries, makes him as good as Baker, to be honest.
Hey,
he ain't in the game.
How good is Anthony Davis? What they call him?
Right,
Street clothes?
Street
How good is
clothes.
street clothes?
That ain't
He
gonna help
on
us
the
win.
court, dog. You know
Ain't
what
gonna
I'm
help us
saying?
win the game. Yeah.
Bro. Like it don't matter.
That's-
You can
yeah,
be.
that's
You
tough.
can be amazing, and if you're on that table, like it don't matter.
It really don't matter.
It don't matter. You're like a trophy, bro. Like
With good looking
gold,
like
yeah.
man. Yep.
But not doing anything for us right now. So, you know, and we'll talk about those Lakers in a little bit. Holy cow. But anyway, you know, wanted to give a shout out to the South Carolina women. They went in there, did their job, man. That was a great game. This is so it's pretty crazy, man. I'm actually watching women's basketball more and more. You know, not to say that
Why?
there hadn't been talent in the past, because it's been talented women in the past.
For sure.
Yeah.
Probably Cheryl Swoops. I know. I
Absolutely.
remember she was like
A
stupid.
dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was a
Yes.
dog. Candace Parker
Candace
was
Parker.
a dog. Brittany Grimes was a dog. Griner was a dog. I'm sorry.
Right. But,
Rebecca Lobo was a
guard
dog.
play. Lobo
You
was
know
a
what I'm
dog,
saying?
yes.
Like
Oh, yeah.
there's women that have
I mean,
been
the
good,
list
but
is-
it's,
keeps going,
it's
yeah.
just like all other sports.
Indeed.
There's more talent out there, bro.
Yep.
You know, it's a so
In women's?
in women's, yeah. I think
Yeah.
they're like collective, like just through technology and everything, trainings, everything else, more athletes on the court. Period.
There is.
Like-
There's still a big
A significant gap.
gap. Yeah,
From
between
between
who's
men's and
good.
women's.
No, 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 no,
who's
no,
getting
no.
the- Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because the number ones are going to still make it to the four.
Yeah.
In women's.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily the case in men.
Yeah.
That level of play gap in men's is shrinking.
For sure.
Women's is
For
still.
sure.
is still
Hey, that's why I did my ESPN women's bracket, because I was
Yeah,
like, hey, I
probably
got a
you're gonna get
really
that
good
one.
chance of. Still
Yeah, you do
lost
got a
'cause
good chance,
because I
yeah.
picked UConn, you know.
But-
shouldn't have.
Speaking of Brittany Griner, where's she at now?
Ooh.
She's still
Is
in
she
Russia,
still
man.
like-
I think she's locked up until like May, bro.
Jeez.
Come on, man. Free Brittany.
Free
Brittany
Brittany.
Griner, man. Baylor Bears. Let's go, Big 12.
Free
That's
Brittany.
crazy.
We got to get her out of
Yeah, we-
Russia, man. Y'all tripping on that, but no,
Man.
man. Just shout out to South Carolina and and what's old girl from Stanford? Believe she's dunking on fast breaks with people on her, bro.
With people on her.
With people on her, bro. She was doing that in high school, I
Like
don't-
that?
Yeah, not like Brittany Griner when nobody's around.
Yeah,
and
no.
just, you know, and she's like
No,
6'2".
so she's
she's
showing
like
some
6'1",
explosive-
6'2",
some
yes,
explosiveness,
bro.
yeah.
She's getting down
Just
court,
to do-
bam, bam, like getting up. I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous, bro. Like,
Okay.
all right, you know, I don't, and she's
there's
not like
one-
that swimmer, bro. Like, she's actually a lady.
Right.
So,
Fire.
you know what I'm
that's-
saying?
That makes
She's
it so
actually a
much
lady,
better.
bro. Makes it a
It's
lot,
a lot more respectable.
lot more respectable, bro.
Like, I respect that.
You know, so I'm just saying. If you
Yeah.
know what I mean. If you know where I'm going,
Yeah.
if you
we
know
there.
where I'm going, we don't got to talk about it no more.
I'm
So,
on the same side with Caitlyn Jenner.
yeah, bro.
like,
Yeah,
like no,
bro.
it don't
Like,
it don't
if,
work.
If you want to compete, man, like how you gonna be the 4,000th ranked dude and then come on,
The
just get outta
number
here.
one, yeah, get out of here.
Get out of
Yeah.
here, man. Get out of here. Anyways, we'll keep moving on. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to tap into this NBA National Basketball Association, man, with, first off, we're going to start with these Mavs. You know, hey.
Feeling good?
I heard my man's on TNT picked the Mavs as a possible NBA champion this year. You know what I
Who
mean?
picked that? Who said that?
What's my guy sitting next to Chuck on the end? My Kenny Smith,
Kenny?
bro.
Kenny?
Smith.
Kenny on the way? He on the bandwagon?
He said you better watch out for the Mavs.
Kenny on the band?
So you better watch out for the Mavs.
Boy,
and I'm with him, bro.
that Luka is special.
Yes, he is. And that defense, man, they're playing really
They're
great
playing really good
defense. And you know who's really
Rotating
special on that
really
team?
good.
Whose growth
really
I've
special?
seen? Finney Smith.
Dorian.
Finney Smith, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like just
He's
watching
a-
his
he's
growth
your
over the
five
past
tooler.
4 or 5 years,
He's
man.
the five tooler.
Yeah, absolutely. Does everything on the court.
Yep.
Athlete, defense, can
He's-
knock down that tray with the best of them now,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
That's what's developed over the past few years.
Yep.
And it's just, Dorian
that-
Finney-Smith, hey, I don't buy the dudes' jerseys with the names on the back, but I might get a Finney-Smith
Okay,
jersey in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's just the Finney-Smith he's a dude right now at this
He
point,
is a
man.
dude.
Say,
Yeah, man. And Dinwiddie, Bitcoin man, of course, bro. It's a great trade.
Steady.
Yeah,
It's a great trade.
So you went to the game the other
They
night.
spe-
What did
yeah.
you see? What did you see out of Dallas?
I saw-
And do you think they
I
have
saw-
a possibility of getting to the finals?
Absolutely. I saw the most efficient offensive explosions I've ever seen. I think they shot like 50% from three
Wow.
for the game on
Yeah.
40+ attempts. Like,
Jeez, holy cow!
it was insane. But what I love about what they did and what J Kidd is doing just with the scheme is like Luka is the best facilitator in the NBA, period. So they surround him with nothing but shooters.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's none you can't help.
Yeah.
You cannot help. And
crazy.
with that, he's big and kind of Jokic-like,
Yeah,
but even more like guard,
Yeah.
like, and so he can take you. I can take you on the block. He's good on the block.
yeah,
And so they can get a mismatch, or they can get him on a big guy. And he can do whatever. Like he's so versatile in
Yeah.
how he can attack with shooters around him that keeps
Yeah.
the court spread.
yeah.
If you help, you're gonna die.
Bro, his-
if you don't help, it's a layup.
Yeah, so
or
bro-
a floater, or a step. Like
Luka's
oh my
IQ and
goodness.
his skill level is so high.
It's so high. It's
because
so high.
he is
You're
probably
right.
probably one of in a lower tier of athletic NBA players in the league, bro.
Oh yeah,
He is
He's
not an athlete.
I said he's the slowest, quickest
Crazy.
player I've ever seen.
But his
He's the
footwork,
slowest, quickest.
his footwork is amazing.
It is.
Like his footwork
It's
is
no wasted steps.
No wasted steps, bro.
He knows what he's doing.
No wasted
He
steps.
knows where everybody's at.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like,
it's like a Swiss Army baller.
yeah,
Fair.
yeah, bro. So the dude, like,
He's
Yeah,
got
fair.
Something for everything.
you know,
Everything.
like I said, the year that they drafted him, I went out and watched him in the preseason because I was like, why are we
Did we-
getting
did you trade?
another foreigner?
Yeah.
You know, I'm pissed
Yeah, we
off.
traded.
All these Americans balling,
Yeah.
and then I saw,
So you had Trae Young,
and I was like,
I see.
damn.
Once I was blind,
Yeah,
but now I
can
see. I was once
Straight
blind.
up, bro. Luka, man, that guy, Luka Magic is real, bro. The guy
It is.
He is a legitimate ball player. And
Yep.
I love the fact that he's 23. Dude's 23 years old. Been
That's
playing
stupid.
with almost 10 years of professional experience
That's
under his
stupid.
belt.
That's insane.
At 23, bro.
That's insane.
Crazy. So we got a lot
So
to
it's
look
fun to
forward
watch,
to
yeah.
in Dallas, man. A lot to look forward to in Dallas.
Things are looking up in Dallas.
A surprise. So the
But not
Lakers are, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, beginning preseason, everybody's got these guys. Might be the Lakers next year. This year, you're gonna see them in the championship. Lakers next.
No, that was
Not
you. That was you.
Not you.
That was you.
Hey, I thought the
That
Lakers was
you.
gonna do
That was-
something. Not
I didn't
this.
think. I was like, that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but the Nets though.
True.
The Nets, like they're on the verge
True.
of missing the playoffs as
They
well.
really
bro.
are. They really
like that,
are.
And these two teams.
Yep.
I mean, I think this might be the year that, and it might be a good thing that super teams go away.
Yeah.
Because it's not working.
Not bad. Yeah. Which
Right?
is not bad at all.
Harden just
be
jumped
honest.
over to Philly. That ain't
It
working.
ain't working. It ain't gonna work.
You know it's not gonna work. But you have
Yeah.
teams like the Mavericks,
Yep.
right? You have teams like Miami
Phoenix.
Heat,
He got
Phoenix,
Heat. You still got Milwaukee.
Right,
Just
Milwaukee.
chemistry teams.
one star that everybody knows, one
And
superstar,
a great supporting cast.
and a great supporting
And
cast.
they all play defense.
Yes.
Really well.
And that's what the Lakers could not do. Those knees just
Telling
did
you.
not bend anymore.
Knees and accomplishments.
You know, like,
Knees and accomplishments.
Yeah, bro.
Knees and like
It didn't
fat and
work.
happy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you can't. You gotta have hustle guys.
You gotta have it, bro.
You need somebody that needs something to prove.
So they got eliminated from the playoffs last night. And I saw Russell Westbrook laughing in the press conference, like afterward, laughing, bro.
What? He
Laughing.
didn't give a shit.
Yes, that's crazy to me.
47 million. What
Yeah.
the fuck do I care?
And he was like,
Like,
I mean,
all right.
one of you, he was like, "Hey, Russ, what do you think about your points or your scoring or what's going on with your lack of scoring?" He's like, "Hey, man, I scored 19,000 points. Like he's already
I
satisfied,
know.
bro.
Exactly. Fat and happy.
Like,
You
he's
got
not
a
even-
roster of fat and happy guys.
Crazy.
Nobody's starving. Nobody's
Yeah,
hungry.
Exactly.
They're all fat and happy.
And the
They've
guys
been
that
there, done
might
that.
be hungry don't have any say so.
Well, not everybody.
Absolutely. There's only a couple of them.
Like,
Yeah.
Not everybody's what?
Not everybody's a psychopath.
True.
Not, in the
Not a Tom
clinical
Brady.
definition, but
There's only
MJ.
Tom.
there's
You're
only
Kobe.
So many
Yeah,
Kobes,
Kobe.
so many
One out of
so
a
many
million.
Tom Brady's
Yeah.
who just cannot stand to fucking lose.
Period.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times they win. Doesn't matter how many Super Bowls. Doesn't matter how many NBA championships.
No,
I'm not fucking losing.
I'm not
This is
losing.
my question. We know LeBron was on this Lakers team.
Actually, no. That's not even. That's not even. I think they would probably be offended by that.
If
It's
you
not. I'm not fucking losing. It's I'm gonna fucking win.
exactly,
It is. Yeah.
Not even thinking about losing.
Not even
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you take LeBron out of this equation and put Kobe, are you getting the same result out of this Lakers team?
Probably because at that point it's like, still, who are you? Like you, I know you, Kobe,
Yeah.
but I'm a man too. You
But
ain't
to
finna
not
talk
make
to
the
me.
playoffs, bro.
Fair, whatever. But it's like, but what Kobe's gonna do is he gonna cut some motherfucker. Like somebody's getting cussed the fuck out. Like straight
Quick.
up. I ain't like Russ. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Like you ain't
Yeah.
finna talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Like man to man, we can rap, but nah, like relax.
Kobe played with Gary Payton. You Russ and Gary
What did they
Payton,
do?
they ain't the same dude, bro.
Huh?
Mentality wise.
No. You.
Russ
Huh?
and Gary Payton?
No,
Gary
they're
Payton
two
had it.
different. I mean, but
Bro, I'm talking about mentality.
listen
bro.
to
They had
listen
that
to
same
Ru-
fire.
Gary Payton wanted to win though.
Yeah.
Listen to how relaxed Russ is with life, like
Yeah.
how content he
How
is.
he's chilling.
You can just listen to him talk. He's good.
He's back home.
like I'm good. Like I don't. This is extra. This is
Yeah.
bonus. Like I get to do this. I thank
Yeah.
God that I get to play basketball. This is great. But my kid, that's
Yeah.
everything for me. Like period. Gary Payton, no. They'll go back and forth. He gonna fire back because I'm trying to win too. Like what the fuck you talking? Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be that energy, which is gonna be lead to at least more effort on the court, whatever
Yeah.
that looks like
Yeah.
defensively
Yeah.
primarily. But with Russ, no, I think there's a contentment with life that shows up on the court, has shown up on the court.
Yeah.
And he is top of the highest paid player on the team. Like what? Yeah, you can't. Like what are you gonna say to him?
Just don't.
Yeah, bro. No, it don't mesh at
It
all,
don't.
bro. At all.
And not that there's anything necessarily wrong with that.
But not
It is when you're trying to win
you're-
championships.
On
Yes.
the team that
exactly.
This organization is trying to win. These guys on the bench, they want to,
How would Ray Lewis handle Russell? If Russ was playing football,
He's
having
a-
those
he's a
interviews,
man.
how would Ray
You gotta-
Lewis handle that situation?
they're going to have a sit. I mean, Ray, he's like,
have
we're
a
going to have to
sit
have a
down,
sit
bro?
down. We're going to meet. They're going to go to the back room at some
Yeah.
steakhouse, some fancy steakhouse, and we're going to
So it's
talk
gonna be a
about
chill
it. Figure it
conversation,
out.
or it's
He's got
gonna be
some
heated?
leverage.
Huh?
He's got leverage.
It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be like Godfather, like
gotcha.
Russ, like because
Yeah.
like Ray is he's his Godfather. Like he's not. So the rah that's just and
That's the show on
Yeah,
the-
when
yeah.
it's time, but it's we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
we're like, man, what's going on?
Man, I got
man?
a thought. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you after what my thought is. Yeah, exactly. Anybody need top off?
Yeah, I need a little something.
You need a little bit?
Nah, Ray, that'd be good. That'd be a good
We drink whiskey over here.
person to be
y'all.
on the team with somebody like that. But how do you make somebody go hard?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, bro.
Can't. They're grown
You right.
ass men. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got
I
it.
mean, you
Yeah.
can't make somebody do it, but
No.
you can find the right motivators. Now, whether you can pull those levers, because I mean, it might not be something you can.
Yeah.
influence.
Talking shit about them don't work.
Right.
I'm sure they've tried throughout the duration of the second half of the season, at least, to whatever that was, to get more efficiency, whatever defense, whatever it was. I can't. I'd be surprised if that did not happen.
It's just
in
rough,
some
man.
capacity.
It's rough as a Lakers fan watching this with
Yeah.
with the collective group, of stars, quote unquote. Stars don't miss the playoffs, first of all. So they are
Sure they do.
Has been stars, right?
Fair.
Well, stars,
So-
Fair.
not necessarily the same thing as champion.
Certainly.
Current,
Certainly.
For sure. But
not the same thing as this year's upcoming champion.
all I gotta
No.
say is MJ wouldn't miss the
It
playoffs.
ain't gonna be the Lakers.
MJ wouldn't be missing the playoffs right now with that squad.
There ain't
But
too many MJs out there.
Yeah, there'll
Yeah,
be some
you're right.
trades happening though. Like
Yeah.
there'll be moves made, like because
They
it
got
would have been
10 free
identified early. There would have been moves made.
They got 10 free agents, and who's trading for Russell Westbrook at this point?
They're stuck with that one.
Man, stuck, bro.
Tell
only person they can trade is AD, and that might be a
Dang.
good trade because he still got some value because he's
Yeah,
solid. But
they gotta
again,
blow it
that
up.
dude, street clothes, like dude's played 60 games in the past, 70 games in the past 2 years, right?
Man,
That's not even a full
That's the problem
season in
with
2
the-
years.
That's the problem with some of the like legacy players like
Mm-hmm.
that are not like they're not really motivated anymore like they used to be.
right.
Yeah.
And what can you do? Because people want to see them.
Yeah,
Fans
1,000%.
want to see them. They bring in the money,
Right.
but they don't bring in the championships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, the one bleeds into the other, and people don't want to see teams that lose all the time.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they put asses in seats for sure with that roster. Like
yeah.
at least for the first half of the season. Like they paid for the
Yeah.
whole year for the first half of the season.
Right.
But who you got for MVP this year, bro? Who you think's gonna win? The Joker again?
Man, Joker is just it's too. It looks too easy.
Yeah.
Like the game Sunday. Watch like.
He's
Just
got it
watch
figured
him.
out?
He has it figured out. He
Yeah.
he gets the game. He's super smart. He's super skilled. He shoots it at a high clip. You can't double really.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It's just I think he's in the lead for it. Yeah, Giannis is up there, and Luka for me. I'm still like Luka all day.
See, I don't know why Luka isn't being talked about even more because the job. I mean, especially after Porzingis,
Yeah,
went over to Washington, to the former Bullets, to the Wizards.
yeah,
Like Luka has been going off.
off.
Was Porzingis like that kid that they tell him to stay home when they do state tests at school? Because he brings the average down.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly, bro.
That's what was happening.
Exactly. Porzingis is like running sprints with a parachute on, versus, but without anything on, with a tracksuit on. Like Porzingis was that guy holding the squad back, bro. And I don't even think it was his skill. I think it was more of his. You know how some people can walk in a room and just bring the whole room down? Just energy, just bad.
Didn't fit.
Oh, you feel like that was Porzingis?
Yeah, I think it was just energy more than anything because the same things happened in Washington. Now, they beat the brakes off of the Mavericks when they played last week.
They did.
Beat the brakes off like by
Like
20
they
something.
did. They did.
30 something maybe.
They were hot.
Yeah.
Mavs
But
couldn't hit shit.
who cares? Like,
Right.
Porzingis might have been in a good mood that day. You know what I'm saying? But like, Luka has been Luka since Porzingis left, bro.
Yep.
It's like that cloud. That cloud is removed, bro. So, he's able to flourish and grow now.
Like
So,
Mark said, everybody has a bad season, a bad day,
yeah,
Yeah, it happens.
yeah,
and I mean you see that happen. You see that happen a lot. You see a team that's really solid will play a team that they should stomp, and for whatever reason
They
that
don't.
particular day, the team that everybody else is beating
yeah.
beats
Yep.
the team
Yep.
that's beating everybody else.
Yep.
They might have
Exactly.
come off another. This might be a
Whatever it
back
was.
to back, second leg of
That's
a
weird,
back to
yeah.
back.
See what
Yeah.
happened.
It's like, let's do it for Porzingis, like it was a revenge game.
Yeah, bro.
Like whatever.
And the
like,
Mavericks are like, we're
that,
playing the Wizards
That stuff
today.
matters.
Like,
Exactly.
What's a
It
Wizard,
actually
bro?
matters.
Like, that's not even real.
Right.
Like, all right, today's a rest day.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. So,
We got a budget for L's. This
yeah,
is number one.
yeah, bro. So MVP, you got Joker.
I think
again?
Joker. I think it's Joker. I think it's
Joker?
Joker.
Yeah.
It's total domination.
Yeah.
The 38 point, 18 rebound game this Sunday or on Sunday in front of everybody was really impressive.
I'd love to see Luka.
Uh-huh.
I'd love to see even Giannis.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that's just one of those situations where like he's so good, like people are like starting to not give him credit anymore for how good he is. It's expected of him.
Yep.
But I think Joker's probably gonna win it again. Honestly,
Straight up.
because
I mean-
he is playing in a situation with men down, and they're still balling.
Yeah.
You
No
know?
Murray.
Yeah, bro.
And Murray's a
yeah,
dude.
bro.
And
he's a dude,
Embiid
bro.
Faded. Huh?
He's a dude. Like you said,
Murray.
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Murray's a
he's
dude,
legit.
bro.
Like official.
Yep. So we're gonna keep this party rolling. So that was a Colin Kaepernick sighting, man. Colin
he at college?
Kaepernick
He was at on the college campus or
Boy was out there at Michigan, bro, balling.
Yeah.
Out there balling with no pads on.
Balling
day.
in the mix.
Pro day number 6, man. You think Colin gonna have a chance? Cause
At some point, I think he's going to end up on the roster.
You think he'll end up on the Ravens?
Of teams that would absolutely be like, let's rock with it, the Ravens would totally do it.
You think the Steelers would do it?
I don't. Possibly, yes. With their move to Trubisky,
Yeah.
I could see that now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't fit a traditional, like, kind of Steeler offense. But
Yep.
the Trubisky move makes it like, oh, man,
Maybe.
maybe
They might be moving
They
towards
wanna- they
something
wanna,
more mobile.
Add a little bit mobility to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, a
legit
little-
mobility.
A little more RPO, right? Mm-hmm. But that's not Steelers football, though.
It ain't still a football.
Hasn't
but
been.
It could be.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, apparently it has to be because Trubisky is not throwing the ball 30 to 40 times a game,
Yeah.
and they're going to win. Like, no.
Yeah.
There's no.
And Kaepernick, he went to
Not at
Super
all.
Bowl like he was in the league. I don't know, bro. So
Second
he's been
year.
out of the league, what, 4 years now? Something like that? 5
When
years,
did I go
maybe?
down? 2018,
Bro, it's been a minute since he's played his last
17,
football
18.
game.
Yeah, 4 years at
Like-
least. Yeah,
4 seasons. Anyway.
4 seasons. Yeah,
To not play football,
for 4 seasons. Yeah.
do you think he's still...
Oh, absolutely. 'Cause I think
Becoming-
there's a level of physical, like just physical ability alone
Mm-hmm.
that he'll be able to play football. And because he's done it at such a high clip, you know, muscle memory, it don't go that far away.
Yeah.
Especially at his age.
Yeah.
So
Is he like 30
yeah,
now,
he'll be fine.
31?
Yeah,
Something like that?
like he's fine.
Plus, he's got 4 seasons of injuries that he doesn't have.
Yeah,
That
like
too.
fresh.
He's still
Fresh
pretty
knees.
fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. No,
He's
bro.
continued to train. Work, like,
Yeah,
he'll
I'm
be fine.
Hungry enough to keep pushing on it.
I would love to bring Kaepernick
I
to
suppose,
Dallas,
yeah.
man. I know it's not gonna happen, but I'd love to see Kaepernick in Dallas. Like, I'd love it. Somebody to push
Why?
Dak.
Like,
maybe.
why?
Push Dak, bro. Push Dak
You
to be
think he's
great.
going to push Dak?
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
Because they're going to run the ball more with Kaepernick in?
I
You
think
think
he could,
Kaepernick's a better passer than Dak?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not a fan of Dak throwing the football.
But you're a fan of Kaepernick throwing the football.
He went to Super Bowl.
Running, you know what offense he was in?
I know,
Okay.
I know, but still, but yet and still, hey, he's had more success than Dak. Is all I'm saying.
You need to do the close up on that.
He's had more success. He's had more success than Dak, bro.
Because of the team he was on and the scheme he was in fit. Also, the league at that point, that shit was new. What Giro brought to the NFL,
Yeah.
nobody knew how to hold it. Like,
Yep.
there were plays where this guy would run and there was nobody,
near him.
literally
I can-
nobody.
I can see that in my.
That was
head right
like, we wasn't ready. We wasn't ready.
now. Where's the ball?
Where's
the
We
ball?
wasn't ready. They don't do this shit in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on.
No, you're right about
Today,
that, man.
no, with what Lamar's done, put him there. He gonna get treated just like Lamar, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he can't. He's not a better passer than Dak.
Dak's not a good passer.
He ain't better than Dak. That's all I'm saying.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. All right. I mean, you know, I'm just saying he's been to the Super Bowl, so
Yep.
all the other elements do make sense, but he's gone further than Dak, and Dak can't hit the broadside of a barn. But you know, that's just my
get
opinion,
it.
my viewpoint. You know, also, you know, there's another black head coach in the NFL in Florida, even
Yeah.
right. Bruce Arians has stepped up. I guess you can say he's in the front office at Tampa
Yep.
Bay now.
Yep.
And that has opened up an opportunity for Todd Bowles, who I thought never should have been fired in New York with the Jets.
Okay.
He was a lot like the guy that was let go in Miami, Brian Flores. He was a great defensive coach
Yeah.
in New York.
Yep.
Struggled some years, but he had, with what he was working with, he had some, especially compared to the Jets now, had some successful seasons up in New York, bro. You beg to differ?
He did.
Yeah.
What did? Top what?
Oh,
I don't know
Todd
what
Bowles?
his jet record is, but I have to
I'm
say
not sure.
it's not pretty.
You think it was brutal? I know his last 1, maybe 2 years weren't very good.
The last one. All right, John's gonna look it up.
Yeah, but he had some success in New York,
Yeah,
bro.
I think they did win a couple games that they were not expected to win. And that defense, I think consistently defensively, Jets was not, they're no pusher. Like, you're not
Yeah.
just for the it's not a walk in the park. No game in the NFL is.
Yeah.
But collectively, it was
shit
tough.
show?
It was tough.
bad?
It was tough up there.
24-40 record.
Yeah, 24-40.
25th.
Hey, he won 25. 30,
I mean, that's more
30%
games
of
in the
games.
NFL winning than I've ever won as a coach.
Hey,
ever.
better.
He
You know
has
what
a
I'm
10-6 record in Bowles' first year.
Okay.
That's
That's-
his last winning record.
That's what I'm
Okay.
thinking about.
So,
I'm thinking
okay.
about the 10
So
and
he-
6.
And so he took over.
And he won 14 games after
What team was that? So he was.
Rex. After Rex.
That
over
was
after
probably
Rex.
and he learned under
Rex. Yeah.
which there was similar.
Yeah.
That transition was probably pretty solid
Straight
because he
defense,
probably
no
got moved
offense.
up within the organization. Because I think he was still.
Oh,
was he there or
was
did he?
Sanchez his quarterback? Like, who was his quarterback? I don't know.
Yeah,
who
Rex.
No,
With
who,
Sanchez at quarterback, they went to the
who was it?
the
Who's Todd Bowles'
AFC
quarterback?
Championship. I don't have no idea.
Yeah.
But I have.
So, you
But
know.
Todd Bowles, he moved up within the organization. Like he was with the Jets and then was promoted to head coach after Rex.
Yeah.
Okay. So to me, 10-6 in that situation is likely.
Yeah.
Familiar. The team probably didn't change too much. Defense didn't change too much.
Yeah.
It's easy to kind of roll in, especially as a player, and we're pretty much doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's that. We can do that. We can rock.
But now when it's
which
in
makes
his
sense.
hands for offense and defense,
That's a whole nother ballgame.
but now when you got Brady on the other side,
Yeah, and you got Brady on the other side.
running the offense.
And you went from 10-6 and the record after that. So that was 10 of those 24 wins in the first season.
Yeah.
And everything after that over the next, I don't know how many seasons.
14 and
Yeah, 14 wins total.
and 30 something. Nah, that ain't good. I was talking about that first season, y'all. You
get
know,
it.
I don't want to lose credibility
I
in
get it.
nobody's
I get it.
eyes. That first season at 10-6 is what I was referring to.
I'm going to tell you, Rex system was like 4 of those wins. Just so you know.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't ask really.
Why did you
Right.
get rid of Rex ever then? If
It
that's the
seems
case?
like, especially in football,
Uh-huh.
to me, it seems like in football there's a big last year's coach effect. Like if you had a solid
That's
winning
good.
coach especially for several years, when that coach retires, trades, whatever, that next few games of the next season with a new coach, it seems like no matter how bad they are,
Barry Switzer won a Super Bowl off of it.
They can win.
There's some carry.
Guys knows how
Yeah.
to win. Yeah, in that organization. Yeah, in that system.
In
yeah.
that second,
it
third
matters.
year.
It seems like that effect is stronger in football than it is in most other sports.
Yeah, in year
It
one.
seems so.
Year one
that
at
for that
least.
first year.
Yeah, yeah, no
I
doubt.
mean, I've seen like the worst. This is a high school coach, but it was the worst coach I have ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Came in and won the first 2 games.
Yeah, based
They
off
had-
of
but they had a tremendous the year before that. For the 5 years before that, they had one of the best coaches I've
Yeah.
ever seen at high school.
And won a lot.
and based off the confidence.
Constantly.
Yeah.
And there were players that
They were in state championships. They didn't necessarily
Gotcha.
win, but they were in state championships every year.
every year.
Before that,
You're right.
then that guy
Took over.
left because he was getting better money
Indeed.
somewhere else,
Rightfully so.
and then this
That
guy
made
came
you-
along, and I think that he just kind of happened to be there that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Johnny on the spot, baby.
Freaking, what's my
Like-
guy with the Heat? Eric, he was the film guy.
Wait, what?
The guy that coached LeBron and Wade with Miami, Eric
Spoelstra?
Spoelstra, yeah, he was the video guy.
The video guy? Was he like the quality control guy?
He was a
the
video
QC?
guy, dog. Hey,
Hey,
man, make sure
Johnny on the
I need
spot.
them clips. I need them clips. Hey,
Nah,
right place,
I
right
mean,
time.
yeah,
place, right time.
they probably had a couple players carry it like that went
They
on
did,
with the
like,
new
so they-
coach,
So they had,
right?
Well, I mean, that the guy that had been there, Coach Williamson,
Yeah.
had been there for several years, and had had groomed a bunch of kids through,
Yeah, exactly.
lower high school, whatever.
No doubt, junior high.
school,
Yeah,
Up to
Yeah, varsity.
to the varsity
Ball-
level,
varsity
and
team,
had,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
had a good set of juniors and sophomores ready to go.
solid
Exactly.
system in place.
His system was
Yeah.
great.
System.
hmm
And so so everybody, when it switched over to the other guy, like those first 2 games, we were like, oh, this is gonna be good.
We're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still. Yeah, we're doing our thing. Yeah.
and then-
Little did they know.
And then after that,
yeah, that was the end.
he had to.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, you actually got to coach and teach?
It's
Nah,
like, man,
bruh.
he tried to change it up. He tried to change it up.
Oh yeah,
He wanted to make it. He wanted to make it
He
his.
wasn't real good in the classroom.
That boy was a hell of a what was that? Coat teller? Is that what they call it? Kurt
He
Teller?
rode the coattails.
Yeah, bro.
For like a couple games, he was like,
Yeah,
"Nah,
bro.
I'm making my own name, baby.
Yeah, man. So it's a lot of other big name free agents. We named Kaepernick, right? He's been a free agent for a while now. But Tyrann Mathieu, Jadeveon Clowney, Stephon Gilmore, Landon Collins, my boy Jarvis Landry, and OBJ. Right? These are still free agents right now, man. The Cowboys could use at least 3 of those guys. I know for a fact. Right now. Right?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Clowney and Matthew on our defense. I'd love to see Gilmore. I'd love to see all 3 of those guys on our defense, bro. Right? I would love to see everybody on this list on our team, dog. Like, these are still some difference makers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still, OBJ, we've seen him come back from one ACL. I think he'll do it again.
Yep.
Jarvis Landry is a solid receiver. I don't know if he's a number 1, but he is a hell of a, he's like a 1.5, bro.
He's a solid, absolutely.
Because he's better than
a good
2,
guy, like
right?
for
And
locker room. Like, he's a good locker room guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. So I'd love to see the Cowboys bring somebody in, but that's not going to happen.
Why? Because you're the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, bro, so there's a dude on Twitter.
We're not going to make the right. Why would we make a right move?
There's a dude on Twitter named Stephen Jones. It's not Stephen Jones.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
So he does
behind the mind of.
Yeah,
okay.
bro. So he's like, we're not picking up this player because he's just too good. He doesn't make sense for our team right now. Right?
That's funny.
Like Stephon Diggs, he was like, yeah,
Stephon
Stephon Diggs
Diggs
doesn't make sense. Right?
No, he's a baller. I mean, sure he can lock down the whole side of the field, but
exactly.
the more
bro.
I look at it, can't do it.
Yeah, bro. Like every good player that's available is like, nah, he's not right for our system.
Yeah, what size shoe he wear? Oh yeah, no, that's too big. That's too big. We can't bring people in
dog.
with
Hilarious,
size 11 shoe. No, we don't do that.
But I did see the Cowboys are looking at picking up old buddy from Ohio State, right? Not the guy that set the record, but the other guy that was Olivey.
Olivey, bro.
Olivey?
I love the Ohio State receivers.
Yeah,
man.
they've got a slew of them. They got
do.
enough for everybody.
It seems they were rich.
Yeah,
and
bro.
old buddy Williams that was at Alabama. Mm-hmm. He was at Ohio State. He transferred from Ohio State
crazy,
to. I
bro.
was like, what?
Crazy, bro.
Bro, but yeah, Olivey, I love.
Yeah,
I love watching him. Yeah,
hopefully,
if he go to Dallas, that would be nice.
It will make sense for
they
them.
Need it.
If they can get him that whole Amari Cooper move made sense.
It'll help.
Right? It'll help.
We don't. But yeah, I think
he's still not proven in the league.
Exactly.
But
potentially he can be.
Yeah.
Decent replacement.
It makes a lot of sense from a financial standpoint. I get
Facts,
it.
yeah.
But I'm not saying the Cowboys are that smart because they haven't proven to be in 26 years. But we're going to keep this party rolling right here and go back to some NCAA talking. You know, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all see this, man. Y'all know who's to my right over here. Ain't no shame in the game. You know what I mean? This is an OU legend over here.
Oh, your other right.
Yeah. Y'all's right, my left. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to.
Oh,
yeah, bro. I'm trying to get it right. Keep it, keep
right.
everybody from not being confused around this.
That's right.
If I'm a legend at OU, it's like Sasquatch. Never actually been seen.
Well, so my right to them is actually
there.
My left.
Yep, for looking at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Your right is actually your left.
Yes.
Yes.
Up is actually down.
No. Up is still up.
Up is still up.
But my left is actually my right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to stay on point with the game, you know. Mirror vision.
I'm confused enough with that without you helping.
Just trying to help, dog. Just trying to help. So we're going to take it back, right? And we're going to talk about a gentleman that you saw last week, briefly, because it was freezing cold outside.
Indeed.
But he was mentioned in Sports Illustrated. First of all, what the hell is Sports Illustrated doing talking about OU? Second of all, is Eric Gray really ready to dominate in 2022?
What is Sports Illustrated? Oh my gosh.
So no,
we probably got more articles in Sports Illustrated. We're up there. I wonder, like, if they did that, who's been mentioned most
in Sports Illustrated
since the beginning of that? Would be interesting.
That is a great.
Like,
Jonas, what's the question?
Who has the most mentions? What sport? What college?
What college?
Football
university has been mentioned most in Sports Illustrated?
And most in Sports. Yeah, that's a great.
That'd be interesting.
That's great. I want to see that. I want to see that.
That might be a research.
I know we're definitely out there.
Yeah, might be. So
no.
There's a gentleman you mentioned last week that you saw toting the rock in practice, like in the cold. He's like, man, fuck this. I'm going to go somewhere else.
Straight up.
So, do you think Eric Gray is gonna have a breakout season in 2022? Will he
Put
be
it
a
like this.
household name?
So when I went to junior day a few weeks ago. Like we're in like the hall, like in the weight room kind of area, hallway walking, and Eric was coming down the hallway, and then so we recognized each other, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What's up, bro? Like, what's up?" I was like, "Man, they should have got you the fucking ball." Period.
Yeah.
Like
Last
this
year.
dude, last year.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I was always like, bro, why don't they just give this man the ball? Period.
Is he a
Like
stack
he's
house,
a
bro?
play
Like,
mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, but he's very. This dude is versatile.
Who's this comparable in the NFL? Would it be
Kamara.
Kamara? Okay, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah,
So
bro.
Kamara, like I'm like, bro, this dude is a baller, and I never understood why we didn't get you the fucking ball on a regular fucking base. Like this
Yeah.
dude he's a baller. So sure enough, we have conversation, whatever. I was like, but Leb, I was like, you ready to eat?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, bro, you already know. You already know.
So I mean, was
already
Levy
know.
there when Deuce McAllister was in at Ole Miss?
He not that
Deuce
old. No,
McAllister,
no,
not
Levy,
Deuce-
no,
not Deuce
ain't no way.
McAllister, Not Deuce McAllister.
Yo,
That's the
say
wrong
he
name.
ain't that old. Yo, put
Not-
Levy back.
nah.
Levy was.
No, not that.
He left
dude.
college
I
at
said
like
the wrong name. I said the wrong name.
Lem.
What's the guy's name, bro? He went to Kansas City, number 22 at Ole Miss. Went to Kansas City, had dreads, mixed something, bro. But he was a playmaker,
He was a baller.
baller, bro.
I don't know. Levy. I mean, he was at Baylor, and then he went over to with Lane,
Kiffin?
Central Florida.
Yep,
What that? Central
yep.
Florida or South Florida? Whatever that
Central Florida.
was. It Central Florida. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
And so there and there to now.
Yeah,
Ole Miss and then now in Norman.
we got you.
But what I do know is at the end of the day, he knows how to use backs. He runs the ball and I love zone running. Zone
Yeah.
run scheme is to me the best scheme that there is.
Yeah.
Especially when you got bigger athletic linemen.
Yeah.
You just run alleys and just eat up, But
I wish I could think of this dude's name. It's like McLennan. Like it's really
Yeah.
stumping me right now, bro.
yeah. Well,
But I mean
look
that's
it
the
up.
same.
Think about that.
Look it up.
Yeah. I mean it's something I can. I guess I
I'm
could.
not sure this is going to be definitive,
Uh-huh.
but I believe, from what I'm looking at here, that the number one most mentioned team in Sports Illustrated, college team in Sports Illustrated, is going to be Alabama. Not
Makes
a huge
sense.
surprise if you think
Not
about
right,
it.
exactly,
Sports
makes
Illustrated
sense.
Goes back a long way.
It does. It makes sense.
Clemson, Ohio State.
Yep.
Guess who number 4 is?
That would be Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Hey,
That makes
top
sense.
five.
That makes sense. Like
That's top five.
that, yeah. Alabama, Clemson. Clemson is actually really
Dexter
for me.
McCluster is who I was thinking about.
Oh, I remember that. The Dex McCluster. I don't know. I don't think it was there then.
He wasn't there yet? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, but at the end of the day, Eric Gray is going to be a playmaker. He can run it, he can catch it, and then the first guy is not going to get him. His deal, he's going to make the
That's a
first
big
guy
deal
miss.
for running back.
That's a huge deal.
Because a lot of schemes are made for you to get one-on-one as a running back.
Exactly.
And to beat that guy and bust it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I think every play is
my guy,
designed for
essentially,
that.
yeah.
Well,
my
that's
guy's better than that guy.
Yeah.
But we're going to get my guy in space
Yep.
and let him do what he do best.
Yep.
And this guy in space is one of the best players in college football, period.
By you. Just like
One,
that.
two.
Yeah.
He got that. Dead leg, all that. He going to make people look silly this year, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he going to make people look silly.
So he hit him
But,
with
he
the
hit him with that.
hezzy. Hit him with the
like,
hezzy
yeah,
one
he the
time.
1-2, but yeah, he the dead leg guy.
All right, so and you
So-
already talked to this guy a little bit, but Jeff Lebby and Kel Gundy's offense is expecting a huge ROI on their offense this year.
Rightfully
Is
so.
that what you expect as well? And
I expect the offense to transition well.
Okay.
I expect, and we've already, hit on Dylan and his value coming from and already being in a Levy system, and so
and it's great to have a grade behind you.
It's great to have a grade behind you,
Yeah.
and the O line, and obviously a coordinator that knows how to. I'm gonna
Utilize-
protect the quarterback, and this will. But no, I just think like having Dylan makes that transition a lot smoother.
Yeah.
period. Because when you're your leader, the one who is at the helm and essentially the coach on the field, has a great grasp of it early in spring.
Yeah.
That accelerates because he gets to talk to receivers and say, hey, no, don't go here, not there. I need you to be quicker on this because I'm trying to get this ball out, on time. Just those conversations can happen, not the coach telling him like, hey, no, think about this, or that happens, but it's under the understanding that it's he's like, oh yeah, you're right. Like, already know, my bad.
Yeah.
Or he'll go to coach, he's like, I messed that up.
Yeah.
Because he already understands like where what the standard is.
Yeah.
He knows where the ball should be. He knows the scheme. He knows what they're trying to exploit. Like he's been in the system. So all those beginning conversations that happen that you would have to do if say Caleb was here or somebody else, they don't have to have that.
Yeah.
And so he gets to just be a coach on the field.
Bro, so
and a
like
player.
thinking like from like an engineer standpoint, right? So, I'm putting these puzzle pieces in place to
Right.
work beautifully.
Right.
Sounds like Oklahoma's got a lot of things in place at this point in time, right, to be very successful in this next season. And I know I kind of talked about it last week about expectations, but
Right.
I can't and talent. I'm not sure the talent in the building at this point in time, right? And I know that the coaches haven't been able to. This is our first half recruiting class, right?
Certainly, yeah. First
So,
spring, first time seeing them guys running, hit pads and what
Yeah,
they
and getting that mentality
Like,
instilled,
who
right? And
going
that's
downhill.
a big part of it,
It
right?
really is.
That toughness and that not backing down mentality and that receivers wanting to knock somebody out mentality, right? What if we can talk percentages? What are the odds of OU winning a national championship this year? What's the percentage?
Oh,
what's
the chance of us
Yeah.
winning a national championship
because
this year. The
like,
odds.
with what Jeff Levy brings,
Yep.
with Dylan's stability,
Yep.
with Gray's athleticism,
It flattens the curve a little bit. Yep.
with Venables' defensive
Prowess.
prowess. That's exactly what I was going to use.
I'm with you.
Bro, exactly what I was going to use. I can't make that up.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Yeah, bro. So
we're
with
there.
his defensive prowess, bro, like, and I'm sure that has a leak in the special teams some way. He's got to have some influence over the special teams because got to be defensive
special
minded
team is
when it comes to that.
that's
and have some
all-
athletes on the field.
Yep,
on the
athletes and
offensive side of
mentality.
special teams. What percentage? Like what are the what do you feel
I think
realistically? What
given
would
that,
you give? What percentage? Are you
realistically,
winning a national championship?
getting in the Final Four, winning the semis, and then winning the national championship game. I would give us. I think.
So what are the chances?
I think
of
I'll give us.
championships?
Yeah, getting there. I'll give us about. I'll give us 50%.
That's very high.
Like
Getting
50%.
Yeah.
To
Then you
just
gotta then you
get
gotta do
get to the get in the four get in the four
Yeah.
get in the semis. So essentially that's winning the Big 12
Yeah.
and basically not losing.
Okay.
And so I think
Only
about
50 winning the Big 12?
Huh?
Because I don't see who's Baylor. Is that the
Yes.
biggest competitor?
No, we got yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Baylor is a big. Baylor is don't sleep
Okay.
on Baylor.
Okay.
We don't know what Texas, but we don't know what Texas got. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't believe in Texas at this point.
I don't. Yeah, I believe we will whoop Texas ass.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the game has to be played, and we don't know what they got.
I think they're going to
We got to figure out our shit.
Yeah.
The defense is totally different, and so that curve is bigger than to me the offensive curve.
Yeah.
But I think what coach is doing is trying to simplify things to help
ease
let
it,
athletes
yeah.
be athletes.
Yeah.
And so to that, I think we have a really good chance, obviously, to win the Big 12 and make it into the Final Four. 50% to me,
Yeah.
like 50-50. And then actually winning a national.
Given that you've made it to
Yeah.
Yeah, given making it there, same.
Okay.
If we're
so
there,
basically 20.
It got a chance.
I would go cut it in half.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so
Like, if
same
we're there,
question.
another 50. Yeah.
3 years from now,
Oh shit! 3 years from now, I think we're in the 80, high 80 range.
Yeah.
To go to Final Four and
Yeah.
win that ship.
Yeah.
And I don't think it changes from that point forward.
That's what I see,
Easy.
bro. That's what I see.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
I've become an OU fan, dog. I can't even lie. It's fucking weird saying that.
It is weird that you're a
like,
fucking OU fan. Like, what the?
weird, dog. Like,
But
I
I
don't like
love
it. I
it.
don't like it.
I love it. I love it.
I still got these horns in me, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, I just
3 years from now.
I can support what OU has been doing, right? Their decision making,
how.
the moves they've made. I can support
Better
that.
than the Cowboys.
Better than the Cowboys, right? Better than the Longhorns,
Yeah.
right? They just go for a big name, but really no purpose.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? No real path to where they're going other than the big
He's
names.
got some strategy.
But yeah, I appreciate
We
that,
think
bro.
through that. We
By
think
the
through
Godfather,
the relationship that got Joe
you know?
Castiglione.
You know,
Joe Castiglione.
Castiglione.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
But we think through that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
relationships matter.
Yeah. No,
Like, all this stuff matter.
I'm excited to see what they do next year, man. I've gotten, just. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I've kind of gotten in tune with what they're doing, like understanding more and more about the program, learning more about the program. Just OU is like I realized the history, but at the same time didn't realize the history.
No doubt.
Right? Like you're living
It's
in it.
like-
Sometimes it's like whatever, but this is like really happening right now. Like
yeah.
got to pay attention to how great we are, and I mean you can't deny anything about OU's program and what they're doing and how they're going about doing their business, bro. So as a
Yeah.
business owner,
As a business
I
owner.
appreciate
Exactly.
OU.
Entrepreneur.
Straight
Yeah,
up,
1,000%.
bro. Straight up. So we're going to keep this thing moving on, right? And we got a couple more subjects to talk about. We got a big fight coming up here in Dallas, Texas with one Mr. Earl Spence.
Finally.
Dallas's own. Let's get it.
Finally,
Got
that's right.
2 weeks away. 1 week from this
Back.
Friday. You know what I mean? Or from this Saturday. 1 week
Yeah.
away from Saturday. Fighting against Ugas. He should have had the fight. Earl should have had the fight against Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
Had the eye injury
Right.
that prevented him from fighting. Ugas stepped in Pacquiao's place, beat the brakes off of Pacquiao, right? And now he has a belt and he has the opportunity to fight Earl Spence. First of all, I thought Ugas was going to be the bigger fighter in this fight. Looking at this picture, Earl is the bigger fighter of the two. Didn't realize that. And just from a skill standpoint and knowing who Earl's boxing coach is, I love Derek, bro. Derek
Yeah.
James, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's, we're gonna bring him back after the fight.
Yep.
To talk about the fight.
Yep.
And I think he's the best coach in the land when it comes to boxing. Right? So they've got the Showtime. If y'all had a chance to watch, got the Showtime all access on Earl right now. Derek's in there speaking as well. And Earl, like after that wreck, bro, his life's changed, bro. Like
Oh, yeah.
farm, milking goats,
Man,
like
near
feeding goats.
death
and-
experience.
Yeah, that'll change some things,
Right,
bro.
yeah.
And it'll not only wake
For
you up,
real.
but you're fearless at that point. You know what I mean? Because
what?
you're fearless, bro.
Fearless.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Gotta be. Like I almost died, bro.
You either go one
No,
or
not.
the other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you
Extremely
you're
scared?
fearful? Yeah.
Yeah, and I just, Derek says he's in the best shape of his life right now at this point, and I just every time I watch Earl, he beats the brakes off of everyone,
Right.
bottom to the
Who's
top.
next? Mhm.
Yeah, bro. Who's next? Man down.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that fight. It's gonna be a good fight. Happening at AT&T Stadium next week.
Nice.
Man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
It's
great.
gonna be good.
So, yeah. Any words from you guys on Earl? Oh, Earl?
Oh,
You're just looking forward to the
Get
fight
that
or what?
bit. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not, I can't critique. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know he fucking good. So, and I'm like,
I know he's a
that's my guy. Like, let's get it, baby.
B-time,
I'm like a
baby.
Dallas Cowboy fan with a
Yeah, bro.
Like, I can't tell you about football. I don't know about football, but I like Dallas.
I love the Cowboys.
I love them Cowboys.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. No,
I
it's-
think we should be looking for a better quality engagement between those two than what we would have expected.
I don't
Had
think.
it been Spence and Ugas before we saw Ugas
Yeah.
take on somebody at that level.
I think Earl's gonna beat the brakes off of this dude, bro. Like
Straight up.
I'm not.
So I'm
I
with
think you're probably right about that.
I think Earl's gonna beat the brakes off of Ugas, and Ugas is gonna look like Ugas when
Jonas
he come out
playing
the ring,
promoter.
bro. Like,
He playing promoter, Yeah, exactly. Like
bro.
Ugas got something. Like, don't get
Yeah.
it twisted. Ugas is bringing something to the table.
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
like,
and it's boxing,
actually,
man. Like anybody
he
can
gonna
get
get
hit wrong at
smashed.
any time, so I don't want to just
That's true.
never go into any sport overconfident because you can always get beat against the man across from me. But
Yep.
you know, I have that much confidence in Earl's ability. At the end of the day, I just think he's a complete fighter, bro. Like he's complete in what he does. So
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think Ugas has got something. He's got something.
He got something.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely got hands.
And,
Like,
you know, this is not gonna be a walk off.
no, we'll see.
It's not gonna be a one punch walk off.
No, it ain't gonna be one punch.
Not one hitter
But it
quitter,
might
okay.
be 12.
It might be 12.
Nah, man, that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
That's
But
funny.
hey, another fighter that's battle back. I think this dude's psychopathic. He's got
Man.
some tendencies,
He's
bro.
got some
the cat.
tendencies.
He's a cat.
Man,
Cat.
bro.
He's a
Tiger
cat.
Woods, bro.
Hey.
9 lives.
Nigga's a cat, bro.
9
Another one.
lives. Bro.
Another
so-
one.
Announces, hey, I'm back. Coming back for the Masters, dog. Hey, you think that morning Tiger was like, man, I got my ass whooped by the Navy SEALs. What else can I do? Just flipped his car, bro. Broke his legs. It's like, oh, man, this is a new challenge.
Yeah. He's like,
I might lose a leg. Yes.
Oh, yes.
I think he's
Bad.
like that Green Knight on the Monty Python show where he's like, I've cut your arm off. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
They're gonna be out there like with a golf club in his mouth.
Going in,
Right.
bro.
Right.
Going in. So now Tiger's back, bro. Like rolled his car, hit a 90-degree going 75. You know, and flipped down a hill, broke both legs.
Shattered.
Yeah,
It was shattered.
Not broke, shattered his legs.
That's
he ain't even
crazy.
playing with his legs.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He's gonna be out there with no legs,
What?
no arms.
Hey, one of the best
So
parts
bionic
about
tiger is. Woo.
Hey, one of the best parts about us going out there is what? Like the golf cart, dog. Like,
Right.
we
The
looking
music.
forward to some golf cart time. To the next hole. It's gonna be chill drive, get chill in the cart, drink a
Yeah.
beer, two.
Turn the
until I
music
go
up.
to the, exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Tiger's walking, bro, with these
He's
bionic
walking.
legs, bro. Like this dude here,
Bionic is that's like cheating.
bionic tiger, bro.
That ain't
Is
fair.
it cheating, bro?
It's-
He got the
man,
titanium.
come on, man.
He's like, screw this. My
That's
legs hurt.
cheating.
Screw this. I'm gonna break them.
Exactly.
Let me get some new legs.
Get some new legs. Dang.
Yeah, bro. Tiger
Yeah.
might drive one 600
That's
yards.
better.
He's like, screw this. Well, whole 17, I'm hitting a whole 18 right
Uh-huh.
now. From the
Right.
fairway.
Them all from here.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't walk.
Dog, like, no,
Bro. Nah, what's the odds for him winning?
he said he thinks he can win, so I think that.
I believe him. Yes. I believe
If Tiger
him.
says he can win-
I believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top 10 finish.
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like
This dude
just
here,
pull
bro.
up. Yeah, Masters. Like let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, which tournament he pulled up in his yacht, dog? Like, off his yacht, dog. Like, nah, Tiger,
Bro.
man, I'm happy to see
He's a
Tiger back
beast,
out there
man.
competing.
He's a beast.
Last year he was like,
unbelievable.
he's like a pimp, bro. He's like, I might play, man. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Got a long trek. Got a long way back.
yeah.
See how it winds up, Knowing in the back of his head,
Oh yeah.
he's got a red shirt Tiger on.
Oh, yeah.
Like coming for you, you know?
Oh yeah.
He's like, I can hit a ball. It's on, dog.
He's a beast, man.
Yeah, bro. No, Tiger, man. Looking forward to watching him next week. It's I can't believe the guy's playing.
Yeah.
It's what a amazing
Another-
recovery. Technology is freaking amazing.
Yep. Yep.
We'll move on, Tiger. Like I can't wait
Yep.
to watch it go down. Watch it all go down this weekend. It's gonna be fun watching. Just real quick, Bobby Witt Jr., son of Bobby Witt, former Texas Ranger, is making his major league debut. Or he's made the opening day roster. I'm sorry, for the Kansas City Royals. 1 year removed from high school, bro.
Damn. What?
1 year. The dude was in high school, spring of 2021.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's big time.
Big time.
That's
bro.
big time. So
And-
he's 19.
He's legit. I was telling Jonas yesterday. I went to a game in the fall
What
2020.
19? Yeah.
I went to a game. LD Bell. I was watching my boy Zach Zarco play against Bobby Witt's team, Colleyville Heritage.
Right.
And Bobby sat the bench, and I was pissed. I was like, "Who the hell does this kid think he is?" I
Oh.
was like, "Oh, just another cocky kid."
Yep.
Little did I know.
Yeah, 1
2
year
years
after
later.
that.
Oh yeah, year and a half later.
Year and a half, yeah.
Like, geez,
Oh,
bro.
starting,
Like that doesn't happen. Like pitchers,
making the roster, bro.
a pitcher it happens,
Oh, it does.
but
Early.
not normally.
Like, yeah,
Not
1 year
prior,
removed.
like 1
Oh,
year,
okay.
or like fresh out of college.
Right.
But fresh out of high school it doesn't happen. Fresh out of high school
Right.
for pitchers, bro. Like that's crazy. What's going on with this kid? But he's ready though.
Has there been any other guy fresh out of high school do this?
I can't think of one. Andrew Jones is the youngest I can think of. Andrew Jones
even
and Miguel Cabrera. Those are the two youngest guys I can think of.
But not pitchers.
But they weren't coming out of America.
Fair.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know?
And they wasn't
Yeah.
throwing that thing.
Yeah. But
Like-
he's not a pitcher though. Bobby's shortstop, dog.
I thought he pitched in high school.
No. Shortstop.
Holy shit.
This boy
That's short?
short, dog.
He's starting?
I believe he should be. I don't know if he is.
Oh, God.
He made the roster, so that gives me a good
That's
feeling that he might
crazy.
be starting opening day, but I'm not positive, so I don't want to say that. But
That's
he did
insane.
make the opening day roster, bro.
Oh, I
Joe
thought this kid
Nuxall
was.
the youngest MLB player.
Who was it?
Who?
Joe Nuxall,
When was this?
Nuxall.
Like 80s?
1944.
Yes. 1944?
1944. He was 15
Goodness.
though.
Jeez.
Yeah, they wasn't balling back
15?
then, bro. Hey, we
Boy,
could have
that's
balling.
crazy,
If they
boy.
let us play in 1944, we'd have been out there balling too with Joe. You know? But that's
Man, I thought
that's
this dude was a
crazy,
pitcher.
bro.
Crazy.
That's insane. But no, Bobby
Little did I
Witt
know.
Jr.
That was the time. That was the time frame when they were just like, yo, you can pitch, you can throw a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You can throw it straight
Get in
for a
there.
strike. So Bobby Witt, his father was a pitcher for the Rangers.
Yeah.
But Bobby Witt Jr.
It's not.
is a shortstop, and that
Boy.
boy's a dog, bro. I saw him hit
Boy.
a 480-foot bomb last year, bro. I mean, that's pretty
Last
impressive.
year?
Yeah, with a
I
wood
mean,
bat.
high school. Yeah.
No, in college. I mean, I'm sorry, in the minor league.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no, I'm
minors.
sorry. This
Minors.
is spring
Like the
training.
spring-
This is
spring-
spring
okay.
training, so it was major league.
Okay.
Spring training, hit a 480-foot bomb. Bobby Witt Jr., y'all be on the lookout for that guy, Dallas, Texas. Let's go.
Repping.
Let's go.
That's what's
So,
up.
Rangers opening day next Monday. I'll be there. Will you be there? You should be there if you're not planning on it.
When
'cause
is
it's
it?
a lot of fun. On
Is
the
it?
11th.
Oh, I might be in the atmosphere.
You should not necessarily go to the game.
You're right, just the atmosphere.
But-
I'll go to Texas Live and hang out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
gonna
could-
be
I bet
fun
it's
even
a
outside
good
of
time.
Texas Live, bro. Like,
Really?
Yeah, have you been to opening day?
Not
Rangers?
here. No, I've never done a Rangers open today.
It's
I
a
did
party.
a Cardinals open today.
It's a party.
One time.
It's a party.
It was a party.
Absolute
But I
party,
suppose
bro.
that's a party.
We might have to make that happen next Monday. So
Monday.
I'll let y'all know what's good. I know some folks, man. We
Ain't
can
no
have a
party
good
like a
time.
Monday party.
No, it's
No
not.
party like a Monday party.
That's right.
Nah, start the week off great.
Start the week off right.
Great. Let's go, man. So yeah, that's all we got in sports. You
man.
know, it's our favorite time of the show. You know, it is what we like to call Tech Talk with Jonas.
There's one more sport.
Uh-oh. What we got?
We are 2 Grand Prix into Formula One this year.
Ooh.
2 Grand Prix.
Little F1.
They're all Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was like, I thought there was only like the Grand Prix, like the last
Top of the line.
yeah.
So all of their races are
Grand Prix.
So there is no such thing as a pre.
Just Grand.
Just Grand Prix.
They're all Grand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get the pre.
Gotcha.
We got the Grand Prix.
Right.
So
okay.
so was the Bahrain the last one?
The most recent one was Bahrain. Yeah.
Okay. I watch. Yeah, my Prince made me watch that one, bro.
So
Is that
after
cars?
last year,
Colors.
Cars?
we had there was a bunch of rule changes to do with how they do aero, which is the aerodynamics of the car. They had changes of the tires. The tires are a lot bigger, a lot wider. There's some really, really technical changes to the way the engines run.
What did they do to make sure that Mercedes could not dominate the game anymore?
Nothing.
All those things. So Mercedes had slimmer tires and
So there's a lead time. There's so much engineering that goes into those cars. Kind of like we're talking about the football.
Right.
Like There's a lot of strategy and tactics that goes into designing all that stuff.
I'm
And
good.
you good?
So Mercedes had a great car for several years in a row.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's a
Like I'm good.
You don't want to feel bad.
Like I'm good.
Don't want to feel bad.
And so this year, because of the rule changes, they were not able to adapt down to the new specifications for the cars.
Right.
And so you got the same driver in a slightly different car, and who was consistently at least leading the race some of the time, if not winning most of them, is now fifth, sixth, or further. And
The playing field's
Ferrari, the team that was fifth, sixth, or even further, is now consistently, well, only had 2 races, but they've been in the top 4.
Like,
So
yeah.
who's my guy that was winning for Mercedes all those years?
Lewis
Hamilton.
Sir Lewis Hamilton.
So they've Hamilton proofed
Hamilton.
the game. A lot like what they
I
did to
would
Tiger back in
never-
the day.
I would never say that you have Hamilton-proofed Formula 1.
But they've made it
I
tougher.
think it's possible to Hamilton-proof Formula 1.
No.
But they've made
He
it a
has
little more
access-
difficult for him to
Yes.
win.
He has proved that if his race team is not winning, he will move to a race team that is. And he's got
Gotcha.
he's got the championships to make that stick.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna go to Ferrari.
He may go to Ferrari.
Or
He
Red
probably
Bull.
won't go to Ferrari.
Think go to Red Bull? Yeah.
Red Bull.
I was thinking, bro, like,
So look, hey, seriously though, like, and I know, most people in the U.S. don't give a shit about it.
Right. Like,
they should.
I don't never think
I
about
had a
it.
great
Red
time
Bull-
at Red Bull Run last year.
Really?
And I hear that Austin event is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to check it out, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go.
A Red Bull.
gotta
I
team
want to go
that's-
this year, actually.
A Red
So
Bull
we'll see.
team that's Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton would. dominate
Wow.
the Shit.
Yeah, they don't want that, bro.
Verstappen,
They don't
yeah.
want that.
Would be,
I've seen him. I've seen that name.
They don't want
And
that.
nothing against.
That's like
nothing
Kobe and
against
Shaq, bro.
Perez,
Yeah.
Who's the second driver on Red Bull now?
But if
he's
Lewis says I'm
pretty
coming,
awesome.
whoever is second driver is bumped down.
For sure. Whoever's first driver is
Except
bumped
for-
out.
Except for possibly except
Verstappen's.
for Max Verstappen because he won the championship last year.
No, I'm saying like
He's got a lot of years ahead of him, whereas Lewis is kind of
Yeah.
On his back
He's in
end.
his 30s?
40. Yeah.
Okay.
But still, driving, bro. That's experience, bro. Like you're not
Oh, yeah,
really
for sure.
losing like
Unquestionably.
athleticism, you know.
Well, yeah, I think I mean, the difference. So, all right. So here's the difference between driving in Formula One and driving a regular car. So, what's like the fastest, most tightest cornering regular car that you could buy if you had the money today
Today?
and drive on the highway? What's just the first thing you think of?
For
I'm thinking some type of a Porsche or something.
I am too.
Porsche,
Wide.
Corvette.
Yeah,
Not a vet. Definitely like wide.
yeah.
And just
like a
low.
Porsche. Like,
Suspension
Corvette's-
stupid.
yeah, those bad boys. They
They're
confuse
up
me
in
when I
there?
see them right now.
But anyway,
Okay.
so
But
let's,
yeah,
let's just
that-
talk
Porsche.
the tightest
Turn.
the most
At what speed?
G forces.
Lamborghini.
70 miles per hour?
Well, I mean that depends on the term, but the
Right.
most G forces, which is basically like multiples of how much gravity you feel
Yeah,
sideways. In other words,
yeah.
so the most G forces that any of those cars can take is less than 2. So it's 1 point something.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be 1.1, might be 1.8. something
Was
like
less
that.
than 2.
But it's less than 2. Every Formula One car, the slowest Formula One car, takes turns at 4, 5, 6.
Oh my gosh,
7. The fastest one's up into double digits.
that's
sometimes.
crazy.
Well, they're hitting whatever the degree of the turn is
Oh, the-
at like 100
They're
miles per hour.
The
Though.
Hummer with that crawl right now,
90-degree
dog.
turns or more.
That's crazy.
Right,
dog.
90 degree at 100 plus miles per hour. That's
That's crazy.
They're
dog.
speeding
But
up and
how-
slowing down.
they're like-
they're speeding up and slowing down. Like you think you slam on the brakes in the e-tron.
Yeah.
You hit the brakes in the e-tron.
Yep.
You're probably gonna have a shorter stopping distance than my truck.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But,
It's off.
Like you're still like you're hitting. It's
Yeah.
slamming you up against the
Like,
seatbelt.
Yeah.
If you really hit that, it's slamming you up against the seatbelt.
Yeah.
Formula One car, you hit the brakes that hard. First of all, you're gonna lock up the wheels.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about regular car wheels that are like this one.
Talking
I'm
about
talking about Formula
Yeah.
One
Big-
car
yeah.
wheels
Yeah,
that are
big
this
ass.
wide and sticky, like you put your finger in it,
And
sticky.
get stuck.
yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
crazy.
and it is still like it is slamming you against the front of the restraint,
Yeah.
like hard.
No,
So-
that's
so don't you can't say that there's not some athleticism there.
Oh,
some
there's
hard-
absolutely-
they are
absolutely.
hardcore athletes.
Absolutely.
Like they're working
Yeah.
out all year long.
for sure.
Yeah.
but it's
kinda
like
work out.
pilots,
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
fighter jet.
Yep.
Because
They're
This
they're a
shit.
little slimmer.
Yeah.
A little more focused on core.
Yeah.
More focused on stamina, but they're very much athletes.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm not. You know, I don't see
And-
John Daly getting behind the wheel in the F1.
The rumor is
Rumor has
next year they're gonna do a Grand Prix in Las Vegas. Downtown
you will be there.
Vegas, Street track.
Yeah.
Jonas will be in the
Yep.
building.
So I
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go scout it out in a couple.
I'm gonna bring someone. I'm gonna bring someone on the show for
I am
you.
going in a couple weeks.
I'm gonna bring someone
okay.
on the show for you, and I'm gonna let y'all have at it, bro, in that
Alright.
F1 talk, bro. And I'm gonna just sit back and watch.
Just sit back and watch.
Sit back. I got somebody for you, bro. Because she mentioned that to me when we spoke
yeah?
last week. Yeah, that Vegas track, bro. So no, I'm interested. After I went to that Red Bull F1 event last year, bro, like I tripped out. Like it opened my eyes.
Blown away.
I didn't know that many foreigners lived here in Dallas, dog.
Well,
Like it was 100,000 people out here, like from everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Blew my mind, dog.
There's a surprising number of French people.
Yeah.
Just
right here. Yep.
Blew my mind, bro. Blew my mind.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
2 more things, and I'll shut the hell up.
Don't gotta do that.
You know how they're always telling you don't put so much salt on your food?
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck that shit. The new research is that sodium is not actually bad for you in terms of heart health.
Were they researching black folks?
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Was it
No, these-
so? Is it flour?
Ha.
Like what? What is it?
It might be flour.
Yeah.
It might be. No, they did a pretty good, pretty well thought out study on, and this was focused on people who had some sort of cardiovascular intervention
Yeah.
in the last year.
Well,
And then they followed them with pretty much regular whatever you want to do diet and reduced sodium diet. There's no difference in outcomes.
no difference.
No
I feel like
Zero.
sodium would be like a.
no difference. Not like
It wasn't better. It wasn't worse. It just no difference
no
whatsoever.
difference, no effect at all.
That's crazy.
Huh.
So
I like
that's
salt.
not the same
Yeah.
thing as saying.
And I like
lifetime.
tahini.
Yeah,
Right.
bro. That goes hard.
But lifetime, yeah.
It's not the same thing as that, but these are people who would be at higher risk than average person,
Right.
Because they've already had one thing.
So throw a little Salt Bay on them fries, dog.
Yeah.
We
Ooh.
good.
Don't go crazy with it.
We
but,
good. We good.
Yeah, let it flow.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
Little
So that's
dash. Yeah.
retain my water. Retain that water.
And the other thing, and
I think
really-
sodium was a burner. Just the way it tastes. I feel like it will burn some stuff up out of me versus stack some stuff in my blood
Yeah,
system.
well, it
I
might-
don't know.
Just help you
might burn some
hydrate.
Good stuff. out.
Better than sugar.
Yeah.
You know, better than
Yeah,
sugar.
there you go.
Yeah, true. But I like a little shit. I like a little sweet.
I love sweet. Yeah, I
Nothing
love
wrong
some
with that.
sugar.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right,
I love some sugar.
one more thing, and
What's
I
up?
really want to hear. I really like. This is right up there with OU football. As
Okay.
to what I want to hear Mark's opinion on.
Yeah.
This past 2 weeks ago, I think it was. I'm gonna. mess
Jonas,
up
your
the
video turned
Preface.
off, man.
Augustine. Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it? We dead?
No.
Yeah.
Tripping? Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, gotcha.
Augustine Karstens.
Bank of International Settlements.
Bank of International
Karstens.
Settlements.
Yes.
Not Johnny
Says-
Carson.
No, Augustine
Karsten.
Karsten. Yes.
Yeah.
Big fella.
Says
It's a heavy set fella.
that
Sounds like he
central
eating some-
bank digital currencies would give central banks absolute power
That's.
over all transactions.
So you know this guy.
I
You know this
Augustine.
gentleman.
I've known Augustine.
Is he a
for-
godfather of the central
He
bank?
is the godfather of the central bank of all of the transactions that ever happened.
Yeah.
This is what
They
I
go
Run
through
the
Augustine?
Bank of International Settlements.
Yeah,
That
this
is
is
the
what I'm
central
saying.
bank
Oh.
of central banks.
The central
Jeez.
banks, the
Yes.
Fed, all those guys.
Yeah,
The one thing that they want more than anything, more than money,
more than money.
is to know what
Everyone's
know about
doing.
every single transaction.
Every
They
buck
don't give
on the
look,
planet.
look,
How
let's
powerful
be-
is this
look,
guy?
Look, let's be
And
real.
why haven't I heard of him?
They don't give a shit what you're doing unless there's
You haven't
money
done
involved.
deep dive.
Yeah.
But they want to know.
haven't done a deep
every
dive in the
single
Ripple, have
penny
you?
that changes hands because they get a little tiny fraction of it.
That's right.
Bro, like,
That's right.
I need to call
It
this
ain't
guy.
nothing to do with controlling your behavior.
I need to call this
Anything
guy
about
and
that.
get a partnership with him
They just want to get that little tiny little piece of every single penny that changes hands.
Absolutely.
And, reward or punish. They're going to leverage behavior
Absolutely.
piece to it.
How wealthy is this dude? Like, and is it
Augustine?
like a clear is he really just like visibly showing how wealthy he really is?
No. He's not. No. You can look at it, Augustine,
not
like
even a
him
billionaire.
interview. Yeah, he's not like
Yeah,
that.
he's
But is he, though?
more of a-
We don't know. It doesn't matter.
I'm just
He
saying.
runs the Bank of International Settlements, which processes, I don't know how many trillion
If
a
he
day.
wants a piece of
What is
every
it?
transaction in the world,
It's like 5 trillion a day, I think, right? Like road
So like
flows
okay.
through.
so
5
if I get
trillion a day.
point of a percentage of 5 trillion transactions a day,
So the
I'm doing
difference-
The
same
company
well,
does.
bro.
The company does.
yeah.
But he
The
gets a piece of
entity
that.
does.
Yeah, but I'm saying he gets a
And
piece of
he's
that.
getting paid.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
No, well, yeah, I don't know what he is. He could be a multi-billion. He could be as rich as Bezos. I don't know.
It's the difference between
It doesn't matter.
like,
That's crazy.
It's the difference between like a Jeff Bezos or an Elon Musk, probably a better example.
How do I apply for his job?
Or Russell
You
Westbrook,
can't. Or Russell.
or Russell Westbrook,
Yeah.
or I'm trying to think of somebody in another world that's got a lot of money,
Yeah.
but that everybody knows about.
Larry Fink, BlackRock CEO.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Versus somebody who's got maybe not quite that much money, but they're a little bit more under the radar, and they're always going to have it.
Yeah.
Like they've got enough
Yes.
money, and they're enough under the radar. Like it's spread out. You don't hear about them.
Right.
Like they're not all their chips aren't in one basket.
Yep.
Like, this is that kind of guy.
But no, he's
Exactly.
he's above them
He's above
because
them.
he's getting a
He's
piece
above
of
them.
every
He is above them.
transaction in the world, dog. Like,
The entity. He's getting paid from the fact that that
Bro.
entity gets a piece of every transaction. So his salary, whatever check makes to his pocket is going to be
and
pretty.
his bonuses don't have to be.
It's going to be pretty.
His
It's going to be pretty.
bonuses don't have to be shared to the public.
Not at all, because they
Yeah.
set the rules. They create the rules.
I need to
Like,
meet this dude, bro. What's this guy's name?
Well, yeah, you
Augustine,
could just send them an email and let them know your
no,
schedule.
that email ain't gonna get it.
Just be like, hey, here's
Email
my
ain't gonna
Calendly.
get
right.
Augustine,
Hey, Augustine. Hey, I just want to shoot you
Augustine.
the pick a time. And it's
put your date and time right there,
Bro,
dog. I'll
know
be
me,
there.
Augustine.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk.
telling you.
We
But
need some conversations.
the BIS is the bank, the central bank for all of the central banks.
Yeah.
They set the rules, they govern, they regulate. That's BIS.
Yeah.
They run it. Along with, World Economic Forum and the International Monetary Fund.
Okay, so given that this entity already exists, has existed for a long time,
Yeah.
they're really just when they talk about CBDCs, they're really
Yeah.
just talking about continuing to consolidate
Right.
the power they already have.
Correct.
What does a Mark Clayton do in terms of
Ooh.
your personal financial plan, your cryptocurrency plan?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you're looking at this?
Is there
You're
any
looking at it,
avoiding
and there's no avoiding it.
Yeah.
There's no avoiding it. That's like saying I'm going to avoid the financial system that we have today.
Yeah.
You can't avoid it. Like,
Besides be broke and go to jail.
I mean, you're going
You do like
can
you
leverage-
do everything in cash, right?
Jeez.
you can leverage cash, but
Leverage cash.
I
That's
guarantee
what they're trying to get rid
that
of.
narrative,
They're trying to get rid of
the narrative for cash will change here shortly,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be why are you using cash?
Yeah.
What do you need cash for?
Wow.
Here's better money. Here's better currency.
So that whole
Here's
cash is
better
king
value transfer.
is about to fall out.
Oh boy, it is.
But these are
Cash
we're
is-
talking about powerful men
Liability.
with a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
are always going to want to buy a gun off the record,
Yep.
buy a woman off the record,
Yep.
buy some drugs off the record.
Yep.
So how are they going to get away with that
An island.
if there's no cash?
That's no doubt. Yeah. So I mean,
that
ultimately,
pushes down, right?
yeah. The transition away from we know it's not going to be like that. And so certainly a lot of these, there will also be, kids, adults, whatever, that are super duper smart. They can hide transactions. Like you'll still be able to create these kind of, I guess, ghost transactions of sort, or kind of blanket transactions of sort. Like there will be the ability to kind of work the system in that regard.
Yeah.
But for the vast majority, there's no hiding.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any hiding. And what they're doing now with, as inflation's happening and, a lot of the money it goes to the ones who actually have the money.
Yeah.
They actually know how to get the money.
Yeah. People
The
say
dependence,
money attracts money, but I mean,
but yeah, this is what it is.
yeah.
The dependence on the ones with the money is becoming greater.
Yes.
Therefore, there's not going to be a lot of wiggle room in terms of decision making for the people who need to eat,
Mm-hmm.
need housing, my water to be on. I would like water.
Yeah.
They're not going to have any leverage per se, and that's where we're heading. And so, and then the CBDC will come in, and it'll be the basis for what is universal basic income. Like, it just
That's what our guy Omar spoke about a while back.
Omar did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think his was probably a little more benign oriented than
yeah.
ours.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the same principle, yeah.
Yep.
Got you.
So
So,
what do you do? What do you do as just a regular dude that's, I mean, not to say that you're really a regular
I'm a
dude.
regular guy. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just trying to live. I want to have some
I have a
money.
question,
I want to
though.
enjoy my
So, will
family,
there
my
ever-
kids, and friends.
will there ever
And time
be a
with it.
crypto dollar, like a crypto buck, like
There is. That's
There-
like that you can
Those
actually
are
like
stable-
pull out and like not?
There's- yeah,
I'm
there's-
not
there's
saying
a
digitally
USDT.
spend. I'm saying like spend like
no. We're not. We're moving towards
okay.
a digital,
Straight digital.
Well, I
economy.
mean, that's what, like, so, all right, so I went by, this is kind of one of my vices. I went by McDonald's and got a large Coke this morning,
Yep.
Yeah.
And you use
and I didn't hand over $1.
Apple Pay. Yep.
Yeah. Tap.
And that's pretty much, I mean, that's where we're
Yep.
headed.
Yeah.
We are.
That's where
That's.
we're
It's not
headed.
going back. Yeah, we're not going back. We're not.
Yeah.
There's not going to be the
No more exchanges of.
no.
Got you.
It's-
Not
it's
even
going
gold.
away.
Gold will sit in reserve, and in
Gold
real
to the high right
estate,
now, ain't it?
huh?
Gold to the high right now, ain't it?
Yeah, and it will.
Why is
It
it
will
coming
I think
Is
it's.
it going back now?
Silver
Yeah, a lot of has actually today. A lot has kind of,
Yeah.
but no big deal.
Yeah.
But I think the future is definitely digital and touchless and so on and so forth. But as it pertains to CBDCs, literally, there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
Like nothing, because you can fight all you want. They can lobby. They can do whatever. They set the rules.
Right.
They will make it
They got the
whatever they
money,
want to
they
make
the
it.
rules.
Yeah.
Period. The end. So for me, my deal is like, all right, I know that's gonna be the case. Well, what? Well, okay. It's like it is exactly. I'm like, and so if that I know that's going to be the case. How do I leverage that to, in some capacity, take care of and benefit my family?
Right.
I think there's, and I'm, full disclosure, I'm a crypto guy.
Sure,
I own
absolutely.
crypto, and I think the protocols that certain blockchains and currencies represent will be the foundation for what
be-
these systems.
It'd be like the railroads of the
Mm-hmm.
currency.
It'll be the railroad, exactly. And
Yeah,
so,
I agree. I mean, I think that's the key point there is like when the ocean's coming, are you going to keep trying to build a little wall, or are you going to get a surfboard?
go ride it.
Like, what are you going to?
What are you gonna do? I mean, I guarantee you.
Especially
probably
as an
not.
individual,
Yeah. Like, you're not gonna win. Like, I'm just gonna let you know right now. Like, you can fight all you want, but
you're not gonna win.
that energy you could be spending doing something else
else.
to build a really dope surfboard, or like you can build a whole house surfboard in preparation for what you know is coming, like a houseboard. Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
to me, it's build that, or how do
What do you mean by
I
getting into
better
kiteboard?
position myself? Kayak board, yeah.
Kiteboard.
Oh, kiteboard. Oh, yeah, with
Parachute
the
thing.
parachute. Yeah. That's that's another option. But it's like, what are the things that are the kite boards
Yeah.
and the surfboards that would allow you to ride the wave or tsunami or whatever you want to call that's coming?
Because there's always in I'm gonna transition back. 'cause
Sure.
we lost
And yeah. So let's go back to
But there's always that phase, like you said, that we're kind of at the cusp of a transitional phase, at
Yes.
the very beginning of a transitional phase in terms of how not only how currency is done,
Right.
but even how monetary policy is done.
Right.
And there's a lot of things are going to change. It's going to take a lot longer than what a lot of people would like to believe.
Right.
But if you're planning, you can leverage some of those mechanics. But there's also, just like when computers came along, just like when phones came along, even going back further, just like when cars were starting to become a thing.
Railroads.
And railroads, yeah.
Like,
There's places in those systems, there's rough edges in those systems
Yep.
that can be exploited.
Yeah, there's opportunity.
Yeah, there's opportunities.
You can see opportunities. Yeah.
Let's go with opportunities.
Like, you know what? These railroads, they need nails. Who's building
Yeah,
nails?
yeah.
I can make some nails.
Yeah.
Oh, they need hammer. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Right.
But understanding the mechanics of what this is a problem. It's a solution for transferring goods or whatever.
But you need to be paying attention to how railroads get built.
Yep.
To know
Exactly.
that people that build railroads are going to need hammers.
They are. And these railroads are going to be
Then you
very
gotta
valuable.
know, too,
We talking about war?
Once the railroads get built, once the currencies and so on, once that stuff starts to stabilize,
Yep.
there's pieces that you needed then that you won't need now.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing when it's time to transition out of hammers and into, wheels or whatever
Yeah.
the right thing is.
It's 3D printed stuff now. It's
3D printed.
you don't have to hammer it.
Gosh.
It's prefabricated.
Right.
So now all you're doing is like whoa, this is easy.
Or on site.
No doubt. But yeah, I think understand or looking into the mechanics of what a system is, I think is important. I would advise anybody looking to the mechanics of what the CBDC platform is, and because there's definitely opportunity there to benefit. To be honest.
The educational portion of the show. There's a lot of people who are just like we saw a lot of crazy stuff happening in the last couple of years with like Robinhood and the meme stocks, where people jumped on board of something because they thought they were going to make some money, but it lacked any understanding of what the system that
Underlying, yeah, at all.
is. And
Yeah.
so some people did make some money, but
And they-
a lot of people lost a lot of money.
Most,
A lot of people
I would say
lost a little
most
bit of
probably lost a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but because if you understand the underlying systems
Yeah.
of how things happen in
Yep.
there, you can
What makes it
position yourself to be a central bank.
a beneficiary, exactly, a beneficiary of said system. If I could own a piece of the internet protocol, and I got a fraction of a penny for every email that's ever sent, I would do that every time.
That's why I'm trying
Every
to
time.
get in contact with my guy. What's his name?
So funny story. Augustine Carson's.
Augustine.
Yeah, dog.
So funny story about that. There was a push a few years ago. It's probably getting on 10 years ago now, to actually put a penny or two, some really small number on every email that was sent. You know what happened? You know why we don't have that now?
What don't we?
Who sends email anymore?
Who sends the email?
Everybody's doing Twitter. Everybody's doing Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
we still get emails, but
You know how many emails go out a day?
you don't hear.
I mean, there's a ton of them to go out a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if they start charging, bro, people will use other outlets.
Let me say 15,
Yeah, for free.
15 years ago.
Absolutely.
15 years ago, it was only email. Like there was
Right.
AOL and some instrument, but that was only old ladies trying to get laid. It was email. That was it.
It was.
That was how business was conducted.
Yeah.
I was
In
resistant
those
to email.
days,
Straight up.
if you could build a spam filter that would cut down on spam,
Right.
like you were gold. Like
Oh,
could-
you were gold. Yeah,
you
for
could
sure.
write your ticket,
You solved the problem. Yeah,
That-
1000%.
I rode that way for a while.
Very nice.
And then now I don't know anything, but
No.
but you don't hear about that anymore
No.
because not because the problem is solved, because as you
Right.
say, there's still hundreds
Yeah,
of
thousands of
emails
millions,
coming
millions
in, but
daily.
most of them get rerouted to a spam folder,
Right.
Or you're just used to seeing that background noise of crap you don't care about.
Certainly.
You know, there's
So-
another one of those Eventbrite emails.
Yep.
How long did it take for spam to even be a thing? Right.
About 20 minutes.
Like I'm saying, like seriously. You know,
Yeah.
when email was first invented, was spam also or a part of that or what?
I think it was pretty
Initially, no.
shortly after that.
Yeah, sure that. Yeah, initially, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I use
like the first emails were probably more like scientists and business. It
right,
didn't take
no
long
doubt.
before
Military.
Some dude who probably didn't have a financial incentive, but just wanted to be that guy that talks too loud at the party. Was blasting stuff.
Right.
Spam.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause I mean, I remember I had
And then
email
as
addresses, but I
soon as
didn't.
people started figuring out that you could get somebody's account information or
Yeah.
financial information over the internet, then spam became real quick.
Yeah. Like I said, I had email. I wasn't checking nearly as regularly as I do now. Like I'm checking it. I checked it before the show. I'm checking it after the show. You know what I mean? I check it probably like 10 more times.
now I'm checking right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know?
I know we're a little over. I gotta get on the conference call as soon as we're finished with
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Get to the business. This is very good. You know what I'm saying?
We have solved.
We have solved the problem. Build a house.
Build
What,
a house.
just a house,
surfboard.
board, a house board.
Build a
Yes,
house surfboard.
that's
When the ocean's coming
when the
in,
tide's coming or when the
Don't try to
tsunami
build it
comes.
down.
Don't no.
build a surfboard for your house.
Yep. It actually takes less material
It does take less material
to build a board versus
Put
a
something on the house, few planks.
yeah.
It may be a risk, but it's at least a chance.
It's a chance. Yeah,
There's a better chance than trying to build
a damn big enough.
Man,
Yes.
I tell you what, I had to take a boys break, so I missed that part.
Yeah, man. It's okay.
Catch up.
That's good.
It's all right. It was good.
The bladder was a little bigger. You know what I'm saying?
It be like that sometimes, you know, when that seal broke, like,
Hey,
hey, you did good. You made most of the show.
hey, I tried.
So we here.
I tried.
We
I
here.
gave it
You
a
did.
valiant effort.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I hope y'all got something out of this session right here. I'm sure you did if you didn't know. Even if you didn't know something about it, I'm sure you got something out of this.
Yeah.
But man, we look to educate. We look to have a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, house surfboard.
Have a lot of fun every show, and hopefully you got something out of it from the Blockchain CBDC. I got to go meet with Mr. Augustine here. What we will do in
Pull
between
up
times,
on
you
the
know,
Bank of International Settlements. I'm gonna pull up. Okay.
I'll let y'all know how that meeting went.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we come back next week.
Yeah. Hey, Augustine.
Let me knock on that door. Let me knock on his door.
It's
dog.
me.
You gonna
It's
enter.
me, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm just like
It's
this,
me.
man. Bring my Noonish hat.
boy.
But yeah,
It was
man.
funny.
So no, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the information that you guys are bringing to the people. That's what it's all about, man. Sports talk, love it all day, every day.
Yeah.
Oh, you man, I'm creeping
All
to the
day.
side, dog. I'm creeping.
You in there.
I got
You already
more
there.
Rolling in my blood than I did, 5-6 months ago. I'm telling you that right now.
Let's see him creep up that Sports Illustrated. mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hey, y'all go out there, like, share, subscribe to our show, man. Tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your friends about us. We're still growing, man. We appreciate y'all's love and support. And we'll see y'all next week sometime around noonish, man.